Hey, my babies! Come in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Hey! Come on in the room, my babies. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Good job. It's a lot going on, y'all. Come on in the room. It's a lot going on. I was trying to finish this live, y'all. Hey, everybody. Come on in the room, everybody. Come on in the room. It's a lot going on, y'all. I lost my wig. Okay. I lost my wig. I had to go find it. It was on the next block. Okay. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. How's everybody doing? Hold on. Good child. Okay. So this is interesting, y'all. The title, I should change the title. The title of this is What's Not Being Said. That's the title. That's the key. What's not being said, okay? And you have to call it, like, I've seen it for what it is. Have y'all seen it? Hey, Mary Carey, how you doing? Let me say hi to all my babies, child. Hold on. Say hi to all my babies. Tracy's babies is in the house. But they mad. Woo. Shout out to Mother. He did a good live, too. Mother did a good live. It was awesome. It was amazing. Hold on. Ciao. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Ooh, child. Come on in the room. Come on in the room, child. Come on in the room, child. Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody. There's a lot going on. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Ooh, child. Hey, Reno, how you doing, baby? Wait, let me start from the beginning, child, because I'll be missing people. Y'all know how I be doing, child. I was trying to come on live, and then I was like, it took a while. I don't know. Welcome, Froggy, to the channel. Tread lightly. You came in with eyes. We don't really do those too much. You already know that. Hey, Paulette. Hey, living my best life, my baby. How you doing, boo? Yes, honey. I'll see. Paulette's my baby there. Very Carrie. Hey, boo. How you doing, baby? Carrie K. How you doing, boo? All my babies is in the house. Blasian Butterfly. How you doing, Blasian Butterfly? How you doing, baby? Laurie. How you doing, Laurie? Cool Gamer, welcome to the channel. Battle Roach, welcome to the channel, baby. Alana Spears, welcome to the channel. Peaches, 305 Day County, my baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, Jay Moore, how you doing, baby? Miss Pretty Wings, hey, boo. Renal but Radiant. Nene Truly Blessed, how you doing, baby? Alana Spears, my boo. Grizz215, how you doing, Grizz215? What else? Battle Roach. I got Battle Roach. Yes, in my best life. Atlantic Star. How you doing, Atlantic Star? How you doing, baby? Brick Girl. How you doing, boo? Abdul. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Just Erica, my baby. Hey, boo. How you doing? I've been missing you. Good child. VO for Life. Hey, VO for Life. How you doing, baby? Lovely, how you doing, my lovely? How you doing, boo? Miss Claudia, hey, love. How are you doing, boo? What's I got here? Hold on. Lovely. I got that. Any Battle Roach. Okay. Kitchen Ministry. Hey, baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, Vibrant. How you doing, my Vibrant baby? I love Vibrant. Yes, honey. Brick girl, my boo. Hey, Brick girl, how you doing, babes? Miss Rye, how you doing, Miss Rye? Michelle's daughter, hey, boo. Taylor Made, hey, Taylor Made. Michelle's daughter, hey, boo. Royal Court, hey, Royal Court. See who else I got. Pookie from LSA, my baby. How you doing, boo? Come on in the room. It's a lot going on, child. It's a lot going on. I think I've got everybody. If I didn't, hey, Dr. Sophie, how you doing, my baby? Hey, Lady Steph, how you doing, boo? It's a lot going on, child. It's a lot going on, okay? It's a lot going on. Now, I have to be running around the streets, okay? And I said, ooh, and I'm looking and I'm like, what is really going on? It is a lot going on. Hey, Trisha. Hey, God's Plan. How you doing, baby? It's a lot going on, y'all. This is cheap. This is not that because people will swear. I'm like, no. This is just cheap. The lipstick underneath is MAC, but this right here, no, it's not. Okay. So anywho, so what's really going on? It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot of junkie stunts being pulled. It's more like of what's not being said. Okay. And it's not our business, but you know what? It's on YouTube. So we're going to talk about it. That's what we do. We talk about it on YouTube. So it's fun and dandy to me when people can talk about anybody else's issues that's going on, right? But when it comes down to you and your issues, it's like a lot of people, they tend to forget that this is YouTube. It's like, well, why don't you just mind your own business? And it's like, no, baby, this is YouTube. Okay? Mind your own business, but this is YouTube. Now, here's the thing. Okay. Y'all, so I was over there listening to Kimmy's live and I was listening to what was going on with Misunderstood or whatever. And I'm like just listening and listening. And I tell you what, you cannot pull one over on Misunderstood. She knows it. She was like, no, we need to see, what happens is a lot of times people will put up a front. And a lot of these organizations, people put up fronts, okay? And on YouTube, we've seen it too. You put up a front to make it seem like everything is okay, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Rye. Thank you, baby. People make it seem like that, you know, everything is great and it's really not. You see how it is. And when you see how it is, you just call it for what it is. So it's like you see and you're like, wait a minute. So my baby Misunderstood was like, we haven't resolved anything. How many times could we get nowhere with Brianna? With Kimmy and Brianna, I'm just saying, I'm just talking. When her and Brianna remember how it was like pulling teeth to get anything out? And then Kimmy said herself, well, she only told the bare minimum. She only told 1% of the business because she don't tell the business of people, but yet she does because she did and she continues to do it. And it's like, you know? And I'm like, OMG. So that's what I see. So I'm not coming for you in any way, but I'm just saying that this is what I see, okay? And I'm happy that Misunderstood, she holds her ground because she needs to have an understanding. And she said, I need to understand. Now, Kimmy she doesn't like to admit that she's the one that said, okay, that she, you know, reached out to Misunderstood, you know, for the makeup or whatever, okay? I told y'all, she comes on and she's like, well, a friend of mine told me, which is the mayor, you know, a mutual friend. You don't have to keep saying that. It's stupid, you know. Reached out to her and told her that, you know, how she was wrong and this and that. It's more apologetic if you say, I realized I was wrong. I realized I was wrong. So when I realized I was wrong, I shouldn't have handled this that way. I shouldn't have went over there and said X, Y, Z. Then that's when you know you've grown. You shouldn't have to wait for your friend to come out here and say, hey, we have not resolved this. And you're like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? What exactly are you talking about? What do you mean? No. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just saying, that's what I saw. Okay? That's what I saw. And I'm like, that's not accountability. And then it's like, for people in the chat, if they were asking questions, and it was like, oh, no, they just don't understand. They're part of the dumb committee. They don't understand. They don't know. They don't this. No, they're asking questions because you cannot waltz your ass out here. Hold on, y'all. You cannot waltz out here and pretend like that everything is okay behind the scenes when we know good and goddamn well everything is not okay behind the scenes. We see it. You cannot come out here and tell people everything is okay. We're all good. No. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Locust, I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Operation. Hey, everybody. Come on in the room, babies. Hey, Lady Shell. So I'm just like, what the hell was going on? So it was more so what was not said that spoke volumes. And I'm happy that had Misunderstood not have went up there and got clarification, she would have had no clarification. You know, nobody wants nobody to end friendship, but the fact is that you got to communicate. And like I said, if you can't deal with conflict, which is what it is, then, you know, you're always going to have a problem. And Misunderstood was questioning Kimmy because Misunderstood was like, wait a minute, we were on the phone and were you falling asleep? I mean, did you know? She said you were on the phone. She said did you call me a name under your breath? And I was like, oh, child. And Kimmy said, no, she fell asleep. I'm like, what? Kimmy said, no, she fell asleep. And y'all, when I tell you, I was just like, mid-sentence. She said she fell asleep mid-sentence. Mid-sentence, she said she fell asleep. And I'm like, what? You did what? Child. She said, and that's why, and we got our ass chewed out for it, baby. Remember last night? I was like, oh, child, I was scared to even talk. I was like, what is going on? We was all nervous, child. I was like, I don't know what's going on. The chat, it was off the chain, baby. I was like, Misunderstood. She was so cute. But baby, she was handling business in there, okay? She was handling business. She was not having it. She was not having it, baby. She was like, no. She was like really letting people have it. Yeah, she had unblocked some people that she had blocked. The Courtney lady, she was like, block her. We're like, you know, it was wild. It was wild. So, y'all, so it was a lot going on. I don't think that it was, like I said, we know how some people operate. But my thought is you can't pull a wool over everybody's eyes. Everything is not okay. You can't put on a smile and expect everything to be okay. And Misunderstood is real. And so she comes out there. Hey, E-Black, how you doing, baby? So Misunderstood is real. So she comes out there and she puts it out there and she's like, look, you know, this is not, you know, she goes, I think I deserve an apology. And Kimmy was kind of taken aback. She's like, what? Like, what do you mean an apology? Yeah, an apology for what happened with Chucky and them. Because one thing about it is you don't want to make it seem like that she doesn't like people. She wants to be able to form, you know, YouTube ships if possible. So you don't want to be out there sabotaging and then pretend like you sabotaged and maybe you didn't know, maybe you did know. No, there needs to be clarification. Hey, Armstrong, when there's no clarification, Missy, hey, baby, hey, prayed up, then that's when you have problems, Chocolate Cocoa. You have to have clarification. You cannot just swim over and think, oh, well, she knows already. We talked about that. No, that's Kimmy's favorite words I hear is that we talked about it. And Kimmy, you also said, if somebody, I don't know who you're talking to, but she said, don't mention my name and I won't mention yours. That's not possible because it's YouTube. We're each other's content. It is what it is. And she mentioned how she's going to flag people. And that's on her. If she wants to flag people, you know what I'm saying? It's really sad, but you can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do. Hey, Courtney. Hey, baby. You can't stop nobody from doing what they want to do. Period. You know what I'm saying? Another thing people need to realize, when you're moderating for people, when they are trolling, they block the moderators. No matter how many times you say, so-and-so, you're not blocking this person, you don't know if the moderator's not even looking. That's what happened. We could not see that person. That was the person that was in that chat. We could not see them. Apparently, they were fighting with Kimmy, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't see him. I don't know if anybody else could, but I couldn't see him. So if we can't see him, there's nothing we can do. But everybody's adults. You're not going to die if somebody's dragging you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to die. It can be blocked, but you're not going to die. And Kimmy cannot deal with that. And she said that herself. And I have verbatim notes because I was like, really? And my thought is this, where you can see, okay, you think one time it's okay, it's possible. You think 2 times it's possible. But when things keep happening all the time, you think, nah, something's going wrong. That's what you think, something's going on. Octavius, you're blocked by a lot of people, see? Yeah. So let me show you this now. So this here says, okay, so Kimmy says, no one that has direct access, I have to go verbatim because she'll say somebody's lying. We're not lying. It is what it is. I spoke verbatim as to what happened when she pulled that jerky stunt, when she came over there and said she was friends with Snoop and the other one. We already knew it was a lie. We already knew it. So there was no lie told. You came over there showing your ass because you were pissed off. That's what it was. Though you talked behind the scenes, but you never resolved anything. So the anger was still there. And when my baby, when she came live, I call my baby because she reminds me of a little baby. But when she came live, it was it was like it threw her whole show off, which shouldn't have been the situation. And you don't block your friend, your associate, your confidant without letting them know. It's dumb. That is not how you deal with things. In what world do you? That's why people don't have friendships. They don't have friendships. They don't have YouTube ships. They don't know how, because how in the hell are you going to block a person and not tell them because you're saving them? How in the hell are you going to know how they feel? You don't know how they feel. Hey, this beach is better. Hey, baby. You don't know how they feel. You can never know how they feel. So how can you say you're good? Just because you think that you're good does not mean that you're actually good. Hey, Nikki, baby. How you doing, baby? There's my boo, my Barry Carey. I think I spoke earlier too. And you cannot do that because you don't know what that person's feeling. In your mind, you're saying, oh, you're good, but you're not. And that's what people see. So it's what's not being said is what people see. When you start being genuine and authentic, that's what people see. And stop trying to be secretive about whatever. I don't know what, because no one cares, but stop trying to be secretive. It's like, then you won't have a problem. Because then people will, it is what it is. You got into it. You started out good. Oh, let me tell you what happened. But we got into it and it wasn't no coincidence, la, la, la. And then you try to skip over the part of you went on there acting like a complete damn fool and acting like you were 12 years old. You had regressed. So let's not try and play on people's intelligence and go, oh, people don't know. No, they think they know and they don't. They can ask me. Nobody needs to ask you. It's YouTube. Okay? Nobody needs to ask you. YouTube. Hey, Jean Gray, how you doing, baby? We're doing commentary. It ain't that serious. But let's get into the friendships of YouTube, because it's very hard to have a friendship on YouTube. Okay? And this is my thing here. Now, I know that I met Misunderstood when I had 7 people in my chat. 7 people in her chat. 7. Okay? Nobody was over there. I didn't know of a Kimmy being over there. I didn't know of nobody being over there. It was just me and her people. Okay? She had just came on her channel. I've been writing ever since. I don't need to be behind the scenes. I don't need to do that. I'm there to support because I genuinely like her as a person, and I want her to win because I know that she has an advantage that many others do not have. And that is she has the finances to get to where she wants to be. Okay. And that to me speaks volumes. Hey, my baby Heat Wave. And that speaks volumes because not everybody has that advantage. And she uses it to help other people. And she don't charge nobody nothing. That's it. She don't charge anybody anything. So, hey, Jessica. So I'm just like, I see that in her and I see greatness in her and I want nothing but greatness for her. That's why I said I choose to have peace because I'm not going to go bring in drama into her area for what? And like I said, when you deal with all these other people, people can say, oh, well, like Kimmy said, oh, she's not going to be over there in this chat or whatever. But not one time did she apologize for calling her trash, her chat trash. And she kept mentioning everybody else on YouTube is trash and how they don't do this and do that. And I'm like, what? Hey, Diva Tomboyish, how you doing, baby? And I'm just like, I don't understand it, y'all. Hey, CB. Hey, Lady Nika, how you doing, boo? Hey, the missing piece. Hey, Love Stone. So I'm just like, what do you mean? It don't make no sense, y'all. So Kimmy said no one that has direct access to her is going to be her friend, Okay, no one that has direct access to her is going to be friends with her enemy, is what she said. Verbatim. There's no twisting it. There's no turning it. It was typed right in. I said, that's what she said. And I was like, interesting. So she's saying, so in essence, she's basically saying that if Misunderstood wants to be friends with her mortal enemy, I guess right now her mortal enemy is Pizarro, I'm guessing. Then she said that there's no way that her mortal, that she will have direct access to her being her friends with her mortal enemy. And I'm like, this is YouTube. It's totally different when it comes down to friendships. On YouTube, the friendships are different. They're virtual. Okay. They're virtual friendships, period. That's what it is. Virtual friendships. So I'm trying to understand where that's coming from. And people in her chat were cheering her on, but I'm like, this is not that. This is YouTube. It's virtual. Okay. So she said, the moment that she becomes friends with the moment that a person becomes friends with her mortal enemy it's time to move on, she will cut you off. You said it, not me. She said it. And I'm like, well, I think they're friends. Hey, Sinister. I was thinking, well, I think they're friends, but I don't know. I'm just putting this out. That's what she said. Okay. No one will, she said, no one will, hold on. No one will no one will never know, she said, who her friends are. Okay. She said she would never do anybody like that. She would never befriend a person's mortal enemy. Really? Which is why she said she pulled that junkie stunt, pretending like she was friends with Snoop and Clyde Diva, which was a lie, and it could have triggered misunderstood, and it was very childish. Okay? But nobody wanted to address it. Hey, Shanti. Okay? It wasn't addressed. And I'm like, really? Now, somebody did say, when she said she would never team up or be friends with somebody, with her friend, which is like misunderstood's mortal enemy, people in the chat, one person said, well, you let your chat drag misunderstood. And she was like, what? Stuff like that. And then she proceeded to say she has a spirit of goodbye. And my thought is this: a spirit of goodbye means, it could mean that there's a spirit of abandonment. You don't want to be abandoned, so you sabotage it, whether willingly or unknowingly sabotaging it. That's what happens. And that's what I'm seeing. Is it relationships are being sabotaged? And I don't know why. It's not that serious. I'm thinking because now Kimmy, apparently she has friends that she talks to all day long on the phone, because she said direct access, meaning if you need to call her, she's there 24/7. What adult is going to be available to somebody 24/7? I'm not available 24/7. That's when you know that you need to be, thank you, Heatwave, my baby. That's when you know that you need to be looking elsewhere. Hey, Alex. Hey, Slide. Because if you have that whole situation where you are available, I mean, to friends on YouTube, and you're trying to make a YouTube friendship like that, it's not going to work. Because you always going to step on each other's toes. It's always going to be something. It's damn near impossible. Because I'm gonna tell you why. And Kimmy, yes, I did say it. I'm glad you mentioned it. and you can say that you didn't have any. And like I said before, she was gonna make it seem like that she don't like when people go other places. We all look at our analytics. Nobody has any advantage over anybody else. Okay, we all have the same subscribers. I looked at my analytics. You look at yours. Everybody looks at everybody else's. Okay. It is what it is. We all have the same subbies. I don't give a damn if you have one in the Dominican Republic or wherever else you have one at, okay, at whatever hour of the night. We all have analytics. That is not an advantage over any damn body, period. Hey, this beach baby, she said, Kimmy has extreme attachment issues and will blow you up, will blow your phone up. Child. Hey, Surfing. Hey, Me Mug. Hey, Lottie Dottie. Hey, Sincere. So I'm just like, I'm just looking like, oh my God, all this stuff that people have been saying is all panning out. You just have to wait and see. It's like a front for the public. And it makes you, and now it's a pattern. Everybody's seeing it, the pattern. Because you cannot come out here and pretend like everything's okay when it's not. See what I'm saying? Because you're good, but not that good. Because people can see it. People can peep game. And Misunderstood was like, no, we have not talked about anything. You hung up on me. She goes, did you hang up on me? She didn't even know if the girl hung up on her or not. She heard the girl curse her out. And then when the girl cussed her out, no, I'm a Sagittarius, Willie. Sagittarius, November 25th. So when when a person come up there and they curse her out or whatever, I mean, not curse out, but when she was like, when she cursed her out or whatever, then she claimed that she fell asleep. When she mumbled under her breath and cursed her out. And that's how Misunderstood was so pissed off. She was very, very pissed. I'm like, Lord help me. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, wow. I was terrified, child. You should have seen me. I was like, because normally I kind of fall off to sleep when I'm, in the middle of the night when I'm modding or whatever. I'm like, I'll fall off to sleep and I'll be like, and then it was like, at attention. I was like, oh, okay, what happened? What? It was weird. I was like, okay. So it was, and I understand because it happens. We all go through stuff. It happens. But I just don't think that it was not warranted for her to treat anybody like that. Misunderstood was the first one to apologize, which is very sad. But she never got one from Kimmy, and I guess she realized that because Kimmy didn't feel she did nothing wrong as usual. She really didn't feel she did nothing wrong because she gets a few people saying, hey, what would y'all do if y'all had this person, if you were this person or that person in the chat and this happened, and would you be friends with your enemy and all this and all that? No, it's not even about that. Hey, sweet one. Yes, honey. Hey, Maverick. To me, it seemed forced. Yep. Misunderstood, baby. She's a firecracker. She is not by any means. I'm telling you, Misunderstood is very intelligent. She knew what she wanted. She was like, look, Kimmy, you have not addressed this. We need to address this. We need to address this. And I'm glad she did because Kimmy wanted to keep it all under wraps to make it seem like to the public that everything was okay. But it was not okay. It wasn't. It wasn't fair. It was leaving it open-ended. Like, and the thing is, when that happens, it makes it seem like the Misunderstood is left holding the bag. But she did nothing wrong. See what I'm saying? Yeah, the way she threatened her was telling. Exactly. The way the threats with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Cali Girl says Sagittarius are very protective of who they love, but when they go off, they will blow the F up, child. I try not to, child. He said, "Woo, child, Miss Red." So it's just like, I'm just like, wow. Like, I was just, it's a shame because, like I said, if you can't be an adult, and it's just a character flaw. It's a character flaw. You cannot be in a chat with somebody that you do not get along with and coexist. It's a character flaw. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing intelligent about it. It's very ignorant that you cannot put that aside and let things go. It's very ignorant. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. It's very, very ignorant. Kimmy repeated everything Phi said when she, hold on. Everything Phi said, hold on, where's it at? When she was kicking Tisa to the curb. Oh, is that what she did? Child. Is that what she did? I did not know. Did she repeat everything Phi Babe said when she kicked Tisa to the curb? I did not know that. Hey, Pisces son. Hey, Diving. Hey, Keita. It seems like Kimmy wants to run Misunderstood, but Misunderstood is her own boss. Misunderstood is not going to let you run over her. She's not going to let you run over her. And that's what I respect the most about her. She's not a pushover. People may think she's a pushover. She's not going to let you run over her. She's going to put you in your place and let you know, no, that's not right. Why? Because like she said, she's never had a chance to speak up for herself. Now that she can speak up for herself, speak up. It's free. Open reign. She's not going to let her run over her. Period. So that's going to be a problem. But anyways, I'm just saying, but bless them, whatever. But it's just going to be stressful. It really is. And because Kimmy's going to want to put on this front for everybody, and it's not what it is. She has said what she said. She said, if you are friends with her mortal enemy, she will cut you off. That's what she said. When somebody tells you who they are and they show you who they are, believe them. Just saying. Okay. And I'm just saying it from a content creator point of view because we're all just in a YouTube ship. Okay. I adore and love Misunderstood, but we're all in a YouTube ship. It is what it is. It's all content. It's put out here. So we talking about it. Okay. Ain't nobody bashing nobody on this end pertaining to this at all. It's just, it is what it is. And we call F-ish when we see it. And basically that's all it is. Hey, Nikki, how you doing, Nikki, baby? Sweet one, boo. Love stoned. Sincere. Who else, baby? Okay. So now, and Kimmy also said people are concerned about her and the mayor being together. And if they are, why? Because she's not going to say anything. Hey, your favorite gummy bear. How you doing, baby? And if they are together, why? And blah, 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 and nobody cares. I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I know that the mayor was upset because John Kumalati, apparently Illuminati or Kumanali, whoever, he had doxed his daughter. His daughter doesn't live with them. Hey, Misunderstood. How you doing, baby? These people and their ultimatums. I would never do that to anyone. I love who I love, and that's it. Exactly. Exactly, baby. Mm-hmm. Exactamundo. And I love it. I wouldn't have you any other way. Child, I was like, she scared me last night. I was like, ooh, child. I was jumping. I was nervous. I said, misunderstood. I was like, what happened? Welcome. I was like, okay. Y'all, I was like, misunderstood. Okay, we're gonna block him, baby. I was waiting for the screen to come up. I was like, the screen gotta come up first. Some people got a delay. Good job. But we pretty much know if anybody comes in there talking bad about Kimmy, about whoever, that she likes, then we erase it, block, time them out, whatever, if they continue on, they get blocked. It is what it is. I am too. I'm glad she's standing up for herself. Yes. Hey, Dos Santos, how you doing, baby? If you see AK from Cobra Academy. Wait a minute. What did my baby say? Let me go back. I hope you leave the stream up. I need to red ball back. Oh yeah, I will. She said supportive and okay, hold on. You see is supportive. Oh, I adore you. And people need to respect that. Yep. I've always been supportive. You remember I was in your chat, babe, when you only had like 7 people in there? And people talking about they've known you for years. I'm like, BS. I was in your chat when nobody in there because I just took to you. I was like, she's so sweet. I would tell her she's so sweet. If you see a cash app from Cobra Academy, that's me. Okay, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's what happened, y'all. So, okay, moving right along. So Rico had got flagged because he was opening his butt crack up, addressing Juan Key Pro or Juan Pro Key, however you want to announce it. Oh, welcome, new member. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. Welcome, Miss Boy, new member. Thank you, baby. Welcome. Y'all don't forget to become a member, child. Yes. Thank you, baby. Water bill due. Hey, boo. Is it Carol? Carol, welcome to the channel. Carol, Jolly. Yes, honey. So Rico was over there and he was opening up his butt crack and he was telling everybody to kiss it. And he was like, people are concerned. And he was like, yeah, people are going to start, it's harassment. People are going to start going to jail like Tracy went to jail and, all this stuff. So he was bringing up Wiley and child, it was just a mess. I'm like, what is going on with him? He was drinking beer out of a can, going crazy. Okay. And I'm just like, I just don't know, child. I just don't know. I don't know. I said, Rico, it's just pathetic. Then he was coming at James and all this stuff talking about James's channel and how James ain't gonna get a channel back. And James done been had his channel back. I said, has he been drunk? I said, you just came on yesterday. James been had his channel up. What do you mean? What do you mean? You tracking while you getting ready, Coolin? Okay, thank you, Coolin. Keep tracking. I said, what is up? So he's over there ranting and raving the same damn thing he's always done. I got 10 channels, the same thing he's been saying for the past, I don't know how many years. 3? I've got 10 channels. I've got this. I've got that. Just bragging. I'm winning. And y'all gonna look at me. Look at how fine I look. And swinging his head around like he got on a full lace front. 360. Okay. Invisible line. Everything. I'm like, really? Child, I'm just trying to tell y'all. It's what's going on. Okay. It's what's going on. It's a lot. Hold on, child. Okay, it's what's going on, y'all. It's crazy as hell, but it's happening. Okay, so then he's walking down the street to my, oh, y'all just we're gonna have an ASMR, and I'm like, what? Yes, we did have a good time. It was good, misunderstood. It sure was, baby. We always have a good time when I'm over there. Always, it's fun. So it's like we, it's just like, I don't know what he's going through, but he keeps making it seem like he keeps saying, yeah, he can get somebody that's older and because they want younger. And I'm like, look, technically we know that Rico's anal tract is not younger. It's not of a younger person. Stop it. So he was talking about in 6 years, he's going to be 38 and he's still going to be young. No. Pretty soon you're going to be 50 years old. Talking about I'm 50 and I'm still young. No, you're not. Stop. You're not. Stop it. It's crazy, y'all. I'm like, you need to stop. You're doing too much. You're coming out here ranting and raving, losing your channel, spreading butt cheeks open. Don't nobody care. Hey, Harper Sean, how you doing, my baby? Hey, Turka. Ciao. Trixie. I'm just like, what is really going on, Shanti? So So needless to say, he was over there whirling around talking about climbing in a window. If I want to climb in a window now, I climb in a window. I'm like, first of all, he's getting more bobbleheadish looking. Okay. He's getting more bobbleheadish looking by the day, period, by the day. Because I looked and I'm like, what is going on with him? Why is he looking like that? Like his head was just oblong, okay? And then it's like this little body. And he had the nerve to try and put his legs up like he was climbing in a window. And I'm like, child, Rico's going bald and he's malnourished. I believe it. Because you know how he can tell he's malnourished? You can tell he's malnourished because if his nails and everything turn brown or black, that means he's malnourished. Hey, Nina. Hey, Shani. And I think that's what the problem is. He's very malnourished. So while he's worried about James Caldwell losing his challenge, James Caldwell is fine. It's about James Caldwell ain't winning. I'm like, how is this man not winning? Are you okay? This man has his core audience. Period. He has his core audience. He's winning. Stop it. Baby. I'm just like, really? Okay, so I heard from Jay Wilson, and Jay Wilson is doing good. I told him that we missed him. You know, we loved him. The streets have been very dry. I know I miss him. And I'm like, Lord, help me, you know, but, you know, he's going to come back when he's ready to come back. Okay. So basically that's all I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. Now, Beefin 313 is tracking. I guess he's doing a countdown of Jay Wilson being missing allegedly. So he's on his, I guess, a 9th day or something he was doing. He's on his 9th day of counting. Good child. It's a lot going on. 7 stars. 7 stars has gotten, but Jay Wilson did say he's going to be back. Put it that way. Okay. He did tell me he's going to be back. So I just want to let y'all know. Oh my God. ZX's foreskin is in the chat. Hey, Smooth Tennessee. Hey, Batman. Y'all are crazy. Child. I cannot. Y'all are funny as hell. Thank you, Promises Manifested. Thank you, babes. Y'all are so crazy. Okay, so now we have 7 stars. 7 stars put a picture up, y'all. And I was trying to see, to me, it didn't look like 7 stars, but 7 stars said she had surgery. She said, no, she did not get a BBL. Okay. But she said that she had, I guess it's considered lipo because she had some fat taken from, I guess, other areas, lower areas put into her face. And she said, that's done. Hey, Beefing. She said, that's done to make your face look fuller because it makes you look younger. And I'm like, well, child, we know my face is full, baby. I love my full face. But, you know, that's what, you know, she was saying is that it makes you look younger if your face is full. Because we know 7 stars, her face was real drawn in, right? So she said she spent 10 grand and she got, you know, she got the transplant from the fat transplant from other areas, she said, into her face. So hopefully she'll come on camera. She said the healing time is like a month or so or a couple months. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, ooh, child. Now ZX is trying to get money for rent. I believe it. I believe it. She got a what? A chin reset. What? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Thank you, Beefing. Wait a minute. Negrita said 7 stars got a chin implant. Why would she get a chin implant? Are you serious? Negrita, you know a lot, baby. I don't know nothing about no chin implant. I just know about what she said she got, child. I don't know nothing about that, baby. Don't quote them on it. I don't know. You need some roach spray for Beefa 313 said they need roach spray for Battle Roach. Ooh, child. Hey, Gerard, how you doing, baby? Child, y'all are crazy. I'm like, what? I don't know anything about that part. Like I said, I would be surprised at that. But she did say that it covers up her mouth area. And she did. Now, if that was her on the picture, she did look shapely. If that was her on the picture. But my thought is, I would just cam up to show your other body part areas. But maybe she's going to do that later on because she cammed up before. So, you know, no big deal. So we'll see what happens with that. The Miss O and, okay, Goosey was on a rampage last night. The Miss O and Goosey have fallen out. And it's because I'm telling you, what happens is these people get obsessed with not liking these people. Okay. He was obsessed with not liking Kim, people not liking Kimmy, obsessed with people not liking misunderstood. And they jump on this bandwagon of hating people. And then they want everybody to turn against you. So they go against anybody that if you like a person, they'll hate them. And it's what he does, triangulates. So the whole thing is that Goosey was over there. He tried to he calls the Miss O. He never really liked the Miss O. Okay, granted. He called her out on my platform before. He doesn't see it like I kind of didn't see it initially until people kept saying he doesn't like you. The same people that were in the chat saying he didn't like me are the same ones in the chat telling her that he didn't like her. And I'm like, he doesn't like anybody. He said basically he don't like anybody over here. He don't, don't like anybody over here. So, child, he said he was leaving. He'd been saying he was leaving. This is what I'm saying. It's mental illness. Mental illness is real. To keep saying you're leaving and you haven't left is mental illness. Hey, King ABC. It's very mental. Hey, Stephanie S. Dukes. So he was telling Nima how she is and she don't listen and blah, 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 blah. But you were kissing her ass all before. When he kissed her ass to get her away from Kimmy, remember? Then when she left away from Kimmy, now he's treating her like crap. And everywhere she goes, now that's what I'm talking about, the constant badgering. Like she'll see him in a chat and he's like, Miss O, she just doesn't listen. I get exactly what you're saying. Hey, my baby gummy, how you doing, boo? And I see, hey, Jen. Hey, Diane Noel, how you doing, my baby? Hey, Shaquila, my boo. So I see what people are saying, what she's saying, because that's what he would do to me. She lied on me everywhere we're at. She lied on me. Oh, she lied. It was like every panel. I'm like, stop whining like a beach. And now I see what she's saying. It's crazy as hell. It really is, Jills. Hey, Cheryl Brown. Paul, Tracy, they say that Mr. Raymond won't give him back his MacBook. He is mad that Rico got his own place. Ooh, child, really? So, oh my God, so Mr. Raymond is not giving him back his MacBook, baby. Is that who he was talking about? Changed all his passwords and everything, Paulette? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. That's some tea. Well, Rico, you ain't got it going on like you thought you did. Hey, Cat with the chats. How you doing, baby? Ain't got it going on like he thought he did, baby. I feel like going on panels and being in chats still counts as being in the sector. Thank you, Batman. It does. It's stupid. It does. And it does. What it is that he wants to be able to talk about people and not get dragged. That's what it is. But no, baby, you're going to get dragged right on out that dilapidated dungeon that you in, okay? They're going to unlock you from that basement and you'll get dragged all across that basement floor on up out of there. That's what's going to happen, baby. Okay? Because you ain't going to be able to just talk about nobody and think, see, this ain't no back chat type of thing. This ain't no damn hidden agenda. If you want to do that, you might as well not become a content creator because you obviously can't take it. You leaving every other damn day. And that's what it is, because every time you get dragged, you run away, period. Hey, Irene, JoJo, how you doing, baby? They don't like this type of teaching. Don't like this type of teaching. But you still going to get dragged. So I don't understand why you think it. He thinks it's a whole, it's a whole thing where he can say, oh, I'm leaving and not be attacked. No, you're still going to be attacked. So what he did was he went over there and started this mess between the MSO and Peace Love because he put a whole thing in the background. He should report it stolen, exactly. He put a whole thing in the background. And see, this goes to show you, remember Goosey was talking about, oh, at least Rico has a MacBook. Where is it now? He ain't got nothing. And thank God he got a place to stay. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't make this stuff up. You got to think of things that are logical and that's going to, longevity. I mean, that can easily be stolen like it was stolen. Hey, Tracy, I'm sorry. I got in my feelings. About what? Hold on. Jerome said, what did Jerome say? Hold on, Jerome. I'm coming, babes. Oh, Jerome said, hey, Tracy, I'm sorry. I got in my feelings yesterday in Misunderstood's channel. Oh, Jerome, I know, baby. You didn't want people attacking me. It's okay, babes. It's okay, babes. I got thick skin. I know I'm not going to act up in her chat. I know that, so I'm not concerned. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of peace, love, Gummy said, out here trying to be out here like she has buffalo balls. She's a weirdo mess. Child. Woo, child. Don't forget to bring that bell. Yes, Vibrant. Child, I cannot. Okay. Let's see. I talk. Welcome to the channel. So yeah. So hey, Hypnotic, how you doing, my baby? So child. So anyway. So then they're going at it. Okay. And Miss O, she's in the chat and she's like, Goosey, whatever, just, and he's like, I cannot, I'm not going to coddle these people. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? Him saying he's not going to coddle anybody. I'm not even going to say. But can y'all remember who said that? I'm not going to coddle you. Oh, wait. I'm not going to coddle you. Did y'all remember who said that? Thank you, Shani. Hey, Brown Beauty. How you doing, my baby? Goosey loves to antagonize people. Vanessa J said, I can't with Goosey. Exactly, baby. Mm-hmm. I talk. You can just hang on. If you don't know what it's about, you will in a second. It's just about drama. If you like drama, just hang on and listen. The Miss O, I want to root for you but she cares too much about these people, and most of them don't even like her. That's fair. I see what you're saying. Oh my God, Melly Mel's methadone pills. Is that why she's jumping in my chats? Is that what she needs? Hey, Gone Fishing, how you doing, baby? It must be something. Child, we have Melly Mel's methadone pills in the chat. I am hollering, y'all. Okay. Oh my God, y'all are so funny. Child. Okay, so nobody remembers who said, okay, I'm waiting. So nobody remembers who said they're not going to coddle people. Nobody remembers. Okay, I said it. Remember when I said, I told Queen Nene that's on my community wall, I told her, I said, I'm not going to coddle you because she wanted my attention and she needed more of it than what I could give her, remember? And I said, I'm not going to coddle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to coddle her. Mm-hmm. That's who said it. Mm-hmm. I said, and so now Goosey's saying he's not going to coddle people. I'm like, you're a child. I was the one saying I wasn't going to coddle you, Goosey, because you were acting like you needed more attention. You and Queen Nana or Queen Shanae. You and her. Uh-huh. That one. Child. Goosey makes his whole announcement about leaving the sector. It's stupid. And the stream life, yet he is in every MF and chat. Thank you. Starting shit. Uh-huh. Goosey's attention seeking is disappointing. Yeah, very. And he's sitting in here watching the chat. That's what he does. He watches everything. I'm like, you are a damn fan. You're a fan. It's ridiculous. Exactly, Smooth Tennessee. It's up and down, baby. Constantly. Mm-hmm. He needs to find another 28-year-old to play with, child. I don't know, Jen, who is 28, baby? Cali Girl said, but that's what he wants for himself, and he's trying to get to you with Carrie. Yeah, he is. He's trying to get to me with Carrie. I see what he's doing, and it's pathetic. It ain't gonna work. No. ZX Foreskin said, why do people even deal with that Goosey? I don't know. I think they think he's funny, and I don't see anything. I don't know. I don't see anything funny about it because, like, he used the MSO. He's gonna use people until he sees until like he accomplishes what he wants to accomplish. Because his whole reason of being over here with me was he was trying to get me away from Kimmy. Remember when he was over here on my live clicking links all crazy? He said what his agenda was. Like he said what his agenda was over there with Carrie. He said what his agenda was over there. And he said it's to break us apart. And it's stupid. I'm like, what? What is going on? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh my God. And what is her name? What is it? Pat? Nurse Pat? Was it Nurse Pat? I'm trying to think of her name. She's a nurse. Misunderstood already unblocked you, baby. I put it in your I was misreading your comment and I put bloop on there, but I didn't mean to disregard what else you were saying, babes. I'm sorry. Nurse Pat, I think it was. She said that she had, I think you said you were blocked with an error or whatever, but she unblocked you. And I put that on the comment. So I don't know if she got that or not. His laugh is unbearable because it's goofy. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said that. He said, I'm not kidding. You can go red ball it back. He said that on that live. And I said, he just said it. He was like, and he was laughing. He goes, because I'm trying to like break them apart. I'm trying to like, you know, and I was like, what? That's not funny. That's not funny to me. That's manipulative, it's conniving, and it's horrible. And if you don't believe me, I don't have a timestamp, but y'all could go. And I just couldn't believe he said that. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? I was like, he is really insane. We are adults, okay? Adults. It's not going to happen. Yep. Battle Roach said Miss Pink was doing good before Goosey came along. Well, he only calls her out of the woodwork, and then he fusses at her about her drinking and everything else. And I'm like, stop ridiculing people. I think it makes him feel better. For whatever reason, I really think it does. But it's a damn shame. It really is, you know? Nina said, yep, if you don't get too close to him, or she said, if you don't get too close to him, it's kind of interesting to observe him plant landmines. Yeah, and he tells it. It's not like he's keeping a secret. He tells it. Hey, Nita Meyer, how you doing, baby? Gummy said, I appreciate the format of his live. He'd often stream the key moments and lives. No, he would stream the whole live, Gummy. That's the whole thing. He would stream the whole live, which shout out to Read the Heart of Philadelphia, because she told him. Everybody liked it because he was streaming everybody's content. But then he was like, we're like, you can't be streaming people's content. He really thought that we owed him something. I'm like, no. Hey, Clark Kent, how you doing, baby? Y'all, hey, Denise Bright, how you doing, baby? Y'all know my apartment is at 60 degrees and I'm still sweating. Y'all, I cannot be hot. I hate being hot. Child. Ooh, child. Citizen Kane, I've seen you somewhere before with those eyes. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, baby. ZX Foreskin, you are so crazy, child. You are so funny. Talking about send him your way. Child, you are so funny, baby. Send him your way. So that's what's going on now. So he's basically using Demon Soul to end the friendship with Kimmy or whatever. I wonder how. So now he's on a mission to break up me and my moderators, child. And I'm like, Lord, Goosey, stop, honey. Stop. You're doing the most. Hey, shake it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You wasting your time. Hey, you're doing the most. Hey, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. You're wasting your time. Hey, they don't like this type of teaching, baby. Did Goosey say? No. I don't think he stopped going live after me and Paulette dragged him. Every time I dragged Goosey, he would come back out and say that he was leaving the YouTube. He was leaving YouTube. One more live, he was leaving YouTube. Every single time. That's what happened. I would announce it every time. I'm like, well, he said he's leaving again. It's like you can't take it because he wants to go over on Lipstick Alley and put everything he wants and not be held accountable. But no, you're going to be held accountable. Just like he went over there and he's about, well, I told Miss O that I was being honest. Just because you're honest with somebody does not mean that you're not being rude to them. And for you to be telling her how she is and all of a sudden critiquing her and how she's always in mess and this and that, you are the messiest one of them all. So what do you mean? You are the messiest one of them all. Starting crap. At least if she's starting crap is behind the scenes, you starting crap behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, you're creating whole troll pages, trolling to get stuff started with people. You're doing the most. You out here doing damn backflips. Ain't nobody doing more than you doing while you trying to point the finger at other people. I'm not going. Just scary, child. I hate a weak man. Just a weak bitch-ass man. I can't deal with it, child. I cannot deal with it. It's too much. So I'm really interested to find out. Hey, Lady Dimples, how you doing? Tracy Goosey turned on me too and allowed me to be attacked by Mother and muted my mic. I heard about that. I'm sorry that happened to you, Dimples, because I know y'all were close. But he makes it seem like he's coddling people, but he just can't be loyal like that. I don't know what it is. He just can't be. And like I said, I think it has to do with something. I think it has to do with the basement. Somehow it goes back to that damn basement. I don't know what's going on in that basement, but it goes back to that damn basement living. That basement dwelling with the echo. That's all it is. It's a damn shame, y'all. A damn shame. You're welcome, Lady Dimples. Child. It's just a lot going on, child. Hey, Becky. How you doing, baby? New here for Misunderstood. Hey, baby. I remember you, boo. Yes, Becky. Yes, baby. I was joking. I said Misunderstood. She had us, baby. She had us. We were some troops last night, baby. She was like, Black. I was like, yes, ma'am. I loved it, child. Yes, ma'am. Attention. Yes, ma'am. Baby, we was whipped back into shape. I said, ooh, if I ain't never been in the military, I felt like I was there. I was there at that time. I said, I'm ready, okay? I said, I'm ready for boot camp, baby. Wig was thrown off, okay? I had my fingers on the dial and I was ready, okay? Mm-hmm. I was ready, baby. Ready. You can tell me nothing, boo. Nada. Nada. So 5 came live. 5 is not announcing the fact that she got duped, okay? Baby, 5 is not. She looks like a complete fool. Even I was watching Read the Heart of Philadelphia, and she was saying that December Baby was even telling 5. Does that mean that you what did she say? Does that mean that you what was it? That it was that something like she got duped. I can't think of the verbiage that she used, but I was like, oh my God, okay? It was so damn funny. Hey, Miss Goody. I was laughing so hard. I said, she still don't get it. See, 5 you always get got. Because she always get got. Hey, KC, baby. Hey, Laurie. She always get got because she don't understand it. She don't understand how it is. She don't understand that you need to come out and be humble and admit, yes, you took the L. You got duped. It's okay. It's okay to do it. Hey, wild card. It's all right. It's okay to admit it. You know, I don't understand why not. So she couldn't do it. So she came out here, child, and was trying to save face and everything and talk about other crap. And it was like, what are you talking about? And she was talking about she was deleting the live. And Reed said that she got the live, so she don't need to be deleting it. So what is the point? And I just got my whole life. I was like, this is just funny as hell. It gets better and better. But Deanna set her up. She clearly thought, baby, that she was going to, pop Deanna with the receipt of, an alleged baby mama, which I knew when I read that, even I knew. I was like, come on now. I was like, first of all, Deanna's not going to be putting on there, oh, okay, here's a baby mama. Who's going to be willy-nilly volunteering information like that? Come on, child. But she was so happy to get it and thirsty, baby. She was ready to go live. Uh-huh. And then she talking about the fact that she got so many, she's still comparing herself. Girl, stop comparing yourself to people. Stop comparing yourself to people. You have been comparing yourself to people, I don't know, for 5 years now, she's been comparing herself. It's already old, tired through, delayed. Carried out, draw it out. Stop comparing yourself to people. Because the thing is that you could never compare yourself to anybody because you look like a complete and utter damn fool. You know what I'm saying? A complete and utter damn fool. It is what it is. They don't like this type of teaching. Don't like this type of teaching. And just like we try, you see, you can't tell her nothing. She jumps on stuff all crazy, y'all. All crazy and willy-nilly. Just like we try to tell her there was no show. Remember, we tried to tell 5 there's no show. She was so busy talking about how everybody was so jealous. Y'all remember? She was so busy saying how people were so jealous. And they jealous and they just jealous and they jealous. Y'all remember that? He kept saying it. They jealous and they jealous. And it was like, nobody was jealous. Nobody was jealous. The fact is that you were looking stupid. You were the only one. And then in the end, she was talking about, I'm not going to do, I'm not going to participate in the show. There was no show, you idiot. We kept telling you before. But you look like a damn fool. Once again. Hey, Dr. LaShanya, how you doing, baby? So she got duped. And because she got duped, she talked about, oh, yeah. There was no, and she tried to save face. There was no baby mama. Of course there's no baby mama, you idiot. You're just doing the most, and you're just trying to get numbers, and you got duped and popped by Deanna, and I just loved it, baby. Y'all see me on that live last night? I was just like, what? I said, and she really believed it. I was like, and I said, hi, babe, because I thought about it. Y'all couldn't see my facial expression, but I was like, I was like, wait a minute, 5 days interviewing who? Nah. I was like, that's too easy. I was like, that's clickbait. Because I know how she is. And sure enough, y'all, sure as shit, it was clickbait. Okay? Sure as shit, it was clickbait. I'm like, child, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's a lot going on. Hey, Angel Ray, a lot going on. She needs to ask for makeup advice. All she needs to do is just get some expensive makeup. I mean, when you get older and you have all them craters in your face, I'm sorry, you cannot just be pulling off any and everything. You gotta have, you gotta have everything going for you. You gotta have your makeup has to be on point. You gotta protect your skin. You gotta cleanse, tone, exfoliate. You gotta do all that. You can't be sleeping in makeup for a whole week like you did when you were younger. You don't have it going on like that. Are you okay? You ain't got it going on like that, baby. Shout out to Sinister for exposing Clyde Diva. Baby, Sinister exposed Clyde Diva, baby. Clyde Diva's been on there trying to drag people, and the only person who's been drugged is herself. Okay? Period. Gerard said her face looks clumpy. I know that's right. I'm just like, make it make sense, babes. I don't understand it. Pretty Purple said yes. Purple Rain said yes. I know, baby. A lot going on. So, I mean, if she'd have been more humble, it would be different. She came out here and said, hey, they got me, whatever. But no, she gonna try and save face. Oh, well, what about this? Still comparing herself to everybody. She thought by going live when James did, she was gonna pull his numbers. It didn't work. It didn't work. I think he had maybe 100 less than when she ended her live. The ones that I guess went back over to watch him, he got 100 more when she ended her live. That was it. So he was winning. He was still at 800 something. So you don't have numbers like you used to no more. Like they said, and it's not even unfortunate, but everybody gets their turn. And basically Pizarro is on top right now. Her video the other night, the bomb video, I think it was at 11K yesterday. I didn't even, because it goes to my stream and I look. But I think it was at 11K. So she's already 11K. That's why I was putting 11K in the chat. Because with that video, she's 11K. Come on. I mean, you're washed up. You don't have nothing new going on. Ain't a damn thing new. But you tried to use me for a storyline. Okay? And see, I said, no, it's not going to happen. See what I'm saying? Uh-huh. You tried to use me as a storyline, but no. You see, that wasn't going to happen. See how that played out. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is, baby. They don't like this type of teaching. Then they want to cry. Well, what about this? Well, what about that? And what about it? And what? And? Oh, please. I'm not going. Okay. Not going, baby. Not going. Let me see who else. I said hi to everybody that's been in here. Love Stone, I said hi to you. Yes. How to say hi to everybody, child. But anyway, so that's where we're at now. So I'm interested to see what she comes out with next because she really doesn't have a storyline. She has no storyline whatsoever. Period. And I'm just interested to see what is next on the agenda, child. Okay? Very interested. Child, we shall see, babies. We shall see. Welcome, Galaxy. We shall see. Child, people be doing the most. Let me tell y'all. I was in somebody's chat. Who was it? I was in somebody's chat. And thank you, problem solver. And somebody started asking me some I'm not gonna say who, and you know who you are, started asking me some off the wall damn questions about if I sent anybody to anybody's house. And I'm like, what? I was just like, it wasn't even a hi, how you doing? It was like, so Tracy, I was like, are you okay? I looked and I was like, I just got in this chat. This is not that type of chat, because she's T-sector. Come and get this commentary. I was in her chat. She's T-sector. So I'm in there just chilling. And I'm like, why are you really bringing that up now? It was just weird, child. Hey, Art, how you doing, baby? It was just weird. Weird as hell. And I ignored the person that was like, did you really send blah, blah, blah? First of all, I don't have pot to piss in. Well, not pot to piss in, but I don't have a damn, what? Really, I don't have a pot to piss in to give anybody. Okay? to give anybody to say I'm sending anybody anywhere. Say nobody sent nobody nowhere. People need to stop with that. Okay? Let me block this person. There we go. So it's just it's ridiculous, y'all. I'm like, what is really going on? Um, I have horizontal stripes. Are you okay, Marlena? Are you okay? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me go up, baby. Hold on, let me go up. Marlena is confused. Hold on, y'all. Marlene said, Tracy, you need horizontal stripes. What are these? What are these, y'all? What kind of stripes are these? Huh? I want to know. What kind of stripes are these? Y'all know? I want to know. Can somebody tell me what kind of stripes I have on? Uh-huh. I don't know what you're currently going through medically, or if it's common for your disrespect, which Black children seem to get in the short stick. The short stick. Are you okay? You can't even write. I, or if it's karma for your disrespect, which Black children seem to get the short stick of you need more honesty. What are you talking about, Marlena? You retarded bitch. What are you talking about? You slow ass old bitch. What are you saying, honey? First of all, you need to mind your own damn business, you ignorant whore. Okay? And you need to go, and I want you to cam your old raggedy mouth ass up, bitch. Period. Before you try and come for me, ho. See what I'm saying? They don't like this type of teaching, baby, do they? They don't like this type of teaching. Why are you mad at me? Because I'm looking like a snack. Why are you mad at me, baby? Why are you mad at me, Martina? You mad at Tracy because I'm a whole snack? What's going on with you medically, baby? What's going on with you? Because Tracy's fine over here, boo. Okay, Tracy's fine, baby. I mean, they were vertically, not. I need horizontal. Vertically, they're going up and down. So she said, "Oh, I need horizontal." Now these are horizontal, weirdo. But people automatically know this. And if you want to look slimmer, you can wear whatever you want. If you want to look slimmer, you get vertical. She's talking about horizontal. Why in the hell do I need all horizontal? You weirdo. 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 A freak. Just gotta have something to say. Gotta have something to say, baby. Gotta have something to say, baby. They're mental. I'm telling you, they're mental. Thank you, Galaxy. Bree Crutch, they are mental. You can't make this stuff up. Hey, Queen Tulsa, how you doing, baby? It's giving desert with whipped cream, child. Dessert with whipped cream, okay? She said it's giving dessert with whipped cream. I know that's right, baby. Thank you, boo. They don't like this. You better than me. Her ass would have been blocked so fast. Her head would be spinning. They blocked her, baby. I was reading. They had still blocked her. Hey, Gwen, how you doing, baby? I'm just like, what? People always like that. That knowing she's on there looking like a dang escaped Gabula guru. Okay, stop. I'm making up animals and stuff. Leave me the hell alone, child. That's probably that other one, child. Queen Shanae over there. Okay. Tracy, a whole snack and looking lovely. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I feel good too. Mm-hmm. Nobody asked her. She just hopped her dumb ass over in here. I'm like, are you okay, baby? Because don't nobody give a damn about you, boo. Nada. Never, baby. Never. Okay. You've been here for a few minutes, and I already know you're a legend. Thank you. Hey, Shan, how you doing, baby? Vertical and horizontal on the damn shoulder right here. I'm like, what is her problem? I guess she didn't know what she was talking about because I'm like, you clearly don't know because I got both, baby. And the thing is, now if people want, what makes you look slimmer, if people want to look slimmer, is to have the vertical stripes going all the way down and right here too. But who the hell cares? I didn't say I'm trying to look thinner, baby. I'm happy. I'm happy the way I am, baby, because I've always been skinny all my damn life. So I'm happy that now I'm thicker. I'm loving it, baby. Uh-huh. Loving it. Mm-hmm. That's Queen Shanae over there, baby. That's Queen Shanae on the community wall. Uh-huh. Dr. LaShawn said I got her dying. Because these people are crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Child, I cannot, baby. Cannot, baby. Doing the doing the most. Hey. Hey Trey, my baby. How you doing, boo? I love stripes and polka dots. I wear whatever Tracy sees fit. Okay, and that's a problem because if I was paying attention to what men say, I wouldn't be Tracy myself. I wouldn't be self-made like I am. Not that I have a whole lot better than anybody else because I don't, and I'm not better than anybody. But I wouldn't be independent like I am now. Okay. Hi Esri. Ridiculous child. Ooh, child. Hey Muffy, my baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, a messy vlog. How you doing, baby? You almost choked on your root beer chocolate vixen. Baby, I'm sick of these people. They always got to come in here saying something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with them? Thank you, Galaxy. I am beautiful. I feel beautiful. So I don't, like I said, I've never had to worry about that. YouTube is the only platform that I have where people critique everything, every movement, everything, chin, whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. I have no problem getting D. Okay? I have no problem getting D. It is what it is. Speaking of that, I have a clip that I'm going to play. Hold on. Thank you, Carol. You look good, Tracy. You have these young girls over 300 pounds, but you keep yourself looking good. Thank you, baby. I'm going to have a clip I'm going to play, child. So I happen to wake up and I hear our famous person yelling to the top of her damn voice. Tracy got a man at home. Tracy got a man at home. Tracy got a man at home. Ooh, she's got a man at home. Baby, James Caldwell dragged Lotus Flower. Okay, D Ramsey. D Ramsey. Now here she is again trying to floss. We already know you bankrupt. And here she is about who's up to meet for dinner in Atlanta tonight. Shouldn't you be staying in? Shouldn't you be staying in? What do you mean who's up for meeting up in Atlanta? Don't you have enough meet and greeting that you have under your belt? She's at it again, y'all. I was like, you didn't just explain away your whole lifestyle, child. Calm down. I'm just saying. Okay, where's that? Okay. Y'all, this is funny. Okay, so Clyde Diva was live, right? And this person came in her chat, and I don't know who the person is that's in her thumbnail. He was like, why do you have my picture up there? And she's all, F you, MFer. F you. I just have it up here. That's why. Don't be interrupting my MF in chat. And I was like, you got his picture up there as your thumbnail. And you're not saying nothing? The man said, why do you have my picture up there? And she cussed him the hell out. And I said, I'm done. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. When I tell you cannot make it up. Now let me show you. This is what she said. This is one of them. Y'all know I do the little clips or whatever. They probably intertwine, but I want y'all to hear what she's saying overall. This is all for fair use.
There's no way. This is a cesspool. Everybody has slept with everybody. It is just disgusting. Okay? My main focus is to just do what I got to do over here and move the earn more. There's no way. This is a cesspool. Everybody has slept with everybody. It is just disgusting.
No, let me tell you, you've slept with everybody. Everybody has not slept with everybody, Clyde Diva. You've slept with everybody. Nobody told you to spread your legs open for all of this side of YouTube. They're under the conscious sector, the Hebrew sector, the Morers, every damn sector. Ain't nobody told you to do that. You did it. So now she mad at everybody else, Willie. I don't know why, Willie. Anthony Jackson. I don't know why Pisces Sun. 0. Child, please. I'm like, what? Is she okay? Okay, now I think this is the order that it's going in. Listen.
Don't come in here half motherfucking cocked, nigga. Do you understand that? Don't come in here goddamn trying to redirect my goddamn show. Okay? Don't come in here half a motherfucking cocked, nigga. Do you understand that?
She's fussing at this man that hopped in her chat saying, "Why do you have my picture up?" All he asked her was, "Why do you have my picture up?" And that's what she responded. Okay. I was like, is she okay? There's two more.
I'm not in the mood for that shit this morning. If you're interested to know why the picture's up there, listen to the beginning of my fucking stream and don't come in here half motherfucking cocked, nigga. Do you understand that? Don't come here.
Is she okay? Is she okay? Hey, she's power forward. How you doing, baby? Why is she addressing this man? It's his damn picture. She don't want to give an accountability for why she got the man's damn picture up. That's insane. Oh my God. A messy vlog said, I hope none of these crazy MFers off themselves on a live. That would be, that would be, I hope not. I really hope not. But okay. Hold on. So I hope none of these crazy MFers or crazy folks or whatever off themselves on a live. That would be traumatic for the beef sector residents. It would be traumatic for anybody. The nerve, honey, the nerve of it all. Hey, Nurse Noreen, how you doing, baby? Let's see if this is a different one.
What do you mean, why is your picture up? It's been up here since last night. Why are you coming in my chat trying to be threatening? I'm not in the mood for that shit this morning. If you're interested to know why the picture's up there, listen. What do you mean, why is your picture up? It's been up here since last night. Why are you coming in my chat trying to be threatening? I'm not in the mood for that shit this morning. If you're interested to know why the picture's up there, listen.
Child, I cannot. Okay, I cannot. I'm telling you, something is seriously wrong. This woman got the man's damn picture up there, and I just could not. I'm like, what is going on? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. I cannot. Okay, cannot, y'all. It's a lot going on, baby. When I tell y'all it's a lot going on, it's a lot going on. Okay, a lot going on. I'm just saying. Good child. I just thought I'd share that with y'all because I was like, child, it's really it's really pathetic when you put people's picture up there and the man's talking about why you got my picture up there and you go off. I mean, I'm like, that something's wrong there. She sounds three shades to the wind, drunk as a damn skunk, child. Each his own, child. I'm just like, oh, I can't see Connie. Hey, Connie, I can't see you, but hey, I don't know why I can't see Connie in here. I ever could see her. Oh, there she goes. Hey, Connie, how you doing, baby? Hey, Gina Sequoia, how you doing, baby? Does Clyde know that every city that offers free mental health care? I don't think she knows it. Maybe she is getting health care. Maybe it's just an imbalance of the medication. I don't know what it is, child. It's a lot going on. That's all I know. It's a whole hell of a lot going on, baby. Okay? A whole hell of a lot going on. So that's all we have for you, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all what was going on. I basically broke down what's going on with the Kimmy situation. She said she would not be over there because she doesn't like to be disrespected. La 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 la. Hey, bro, how you doing, baby? And that's how that went. So it is what it is. So we'll see what happened. I'm just happy, like I said, the misunderstood stood up for herself, which I have no doubt because she always does stand up for herself. So she ain't gonna let nobody push her around, and I commend her for that. So hey, it is what it is, baby. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. So yes, everybody. So I will be back later, you guys. I will be back on here later. Because it's still early, but I will be back on here later. We're gonna see what's going on in these streets, y'all. And I will be back later, everybody. Y'all have a good one. PC, do you have a link? Yes, you want okay, let me drop the link. Hold on. I can drop the link, yes, ma'am. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Hold on. We just dropped the link, y'all. Ooh, child. A lot going on, child. Woo. I hate shining. I can't be shining. Keep shining. Knowing you can always count on me. For sure. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling. Keep shining. Knowing you can always count on me. Hey, Connie, how you doing, baby?
You know you can bust out with a song.
I was like, let me see what's going on. What's up, boo? How you doing?
Okay, first off, thank you. Thank you for gracing me with your panel.
You're welcome.
And thank you for looking so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because
Thank
I can't right now. If you see my head right now, you probably would put me on your community role. But that's another story.
Good job, Paulette said. I know that's right.
Tracy,
Uh-huh.
with this misunderstood thing, right?
Uh-huh.
I hope I'm not off topic too much. Do you think you're doing her a service with what she has, like, I know she wants to like kind of transition herself in the beef sector.
She doesn't. She really doesn't. She said she doesn't.
Oh,
Um,
she does.
no, she's a sobriety sector, and she's very proud of to say she's a sobriety sector. But I think what happened was it's just like when I started going over there, then I think it made her feel comfortable to come over here because I invited her over here. So it's kind of like she's here but not here. She visits the beef sector, but she's not beef sector, and she's never claimed to be beef sector.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you feel like most of what she's saying is true?
About what?
Most of the things that she says. Do you feel
Well,
like like she's being truthful?
pertaining to the best of her ability, because like I know when you're dealing with addiction, it's like my smile is not wiped off. Stop saying that, Empress. It's like dealing with addiction. I think that it's different. So there's a lot of confusion with it, but for the most part, I think she is telling the truth. Now, I do know for Snoop, she's telling the truth. I've been watching what I've seen since I've been on site with Misunderstood is legit. Now, maybe she's gotten some things, mixed up or whatever with her and Schooner when they were going through different situations. But she's, to me, I mean, I've seen nothing but legitimacy in her. Now, as far as using or anything like that, I have no idea. At that point, that person you're in control of your own recovery. And like I said, other people that are calling people addicts and stuff like that, a lot of them need to look at that.
We really have no say so at the end of the day because we don't know what people do in their personal lives, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not questioning that. I'm saying like she doesn't want to be a part of the beef sector, but she's coming over here very frequently. She's frequenting your panel. She's frequenting Pizarro's panel. She's frequenting, and she's making her place known here.
I
And
think
so
because
if you don't want to be a part of something, it's kind of hard to say that you're not a part of it if you're always, inserting yourself.
I think because she I know she goes on Pizarro. She went on Pizarro's to clear her name because she's been out here. She said that she's always been not been able to speak her mind. So now that she can speak her mind is the reason why she hits panels to clear her name from when Snoop is out here, saying that she did this and she's degrading Black women and all this other mess, which there's no video, no evidence to ever say that ever happened. So a lot of stuff is just people bashing her for whatever reason. And the majority, I'm not saying all, but the majority of people are just simply jealous because the woman is, not only is she pretty, but it's like she has money to go along with it, and people are just jealous and want to tear her down, which is sad. I'm like, just let her win. What's the point? Why hate on her? I don't understand.
It's really about the looks and the money, though.
I really think so. Not from everybody, like I said, but I really think so because I can't see like Diva's on there talking about y'all gonna put all before me, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like she's just nuts. I'm like, so clearly it has to be that with her and Snoop because I don't understand what their problem is. I'm like,
Because you missed something because I didn't. What you say, Clyde Diva said?
Clive Diva said she was saying that she was yelling at the YouTube, and she was saying y'all gonna put her before me and all this and all that just because she's a blah blah blah. And she started dragging it for her wig, for her skin color, her skin tone, calling her colorist, saying that she talked about black women, darker skinned women, which was not true. And it's like she's in a whole manic tensy. And I'm like, this woman ain't never did nothing to her. She even said that Clive Diva looked beautiful. So it has.
I can't say she never did nothing to her because she got a lot of videos with Cloud Diva title in her videos.
From
So
what
I
I've
can't
seen,
say
I've never seen her come on there saying, "Oh yeah," just coming blatantly going out, going in on
right.
for no reason. It's always from what I see a response. Like with me, a lot of response.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean that's understandable. You have to be able to defend yourself. If you know you're going to be beef sector adjacent or whatever. You even if you're not in the beef sector, you have to clear your name. If
Yeah.
you're on the platform and you're letting yourself be exposed to people in throughout the world, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't know who's in these chats. You don't know. They could be from Australia. They could be from Germany. They could be from anywhere. If you want to clear your name, they could be your family members.
Oh
They
yeah.
could be people in your community. And if you want to clear your name, I don't knock her for that. But what I'm saying is, I think like maybe because I guess because it's been coming at me so hard at once because I never heard about misunderstood, and now all at one time I'm just hearing about misunderstood all at one time, over
Yeah.
the past month. So it's kind of like, I'm getting a lot of information all at once, and it's kind of hard to decipher what is true and what is not. And it's not really left up to me to
Mm-hmm.
decide what is true, really, because I really don't know nothing about her.
Yeah, that's the only thing. What I'm speaking of, it pertaining to misunderstood, is when I came in at a point when I came in when she had 7 subscribers. I go by what I see from that point on and how everything originated. That's basically the only thing that I speak on. Now, what happened prior to? I don't know what happened prior to with all the people talk about. Oh well, she was with this one and that one. That don't have nothing to do with me. I mean, I don't have nothing to do with me, and that to me that don't have anything to do with me liking her or not liking her. I'm like, who she's been with is why would it bother somebody unless you wanted to get with that person too or whatever? I don't understand it, and nobody's out here just willy-nilly wanting to sleep with everybody.
Are you
Well,
talking about the Tommy thing or
no, I'm talking about just other people.
just general other people?
Because people say, oh, she's dealing with all these guys or whatever. I'm like, I mean, and that's
I
not a
mean,
reason.
how old is she?
Huh?
How old is she?
I
Do you
don't know. That's a good question. I don't even know. I don't
But
know.
I mean, what I'm gonna say, like, I'm not trying to justify her actions, but if you're in your 20s, I mean, that's the time to really do it. If you're gonna be hanging out with different men, I mean, that's the time to do it. You trying to get to know different men and their personality so you can know what your husband is going to be like what you want your husband to be like. You have to get through a whole lot of different personalities to get to, the king, you know what I'm saying, that you want in your ultimate life.
Everybody's
So if she did do that, I mean that's her prerogative at that point. I mean, to me, that's just me.
Thank you, Gone Fishing. I think that everybody goes through that at different phases in their life. And because she struggled with addiction, I don't know if she ever got that, maybe
Um,
had that time. Because, some people choose to have their kids early and then go through that later on in life,
yep,
or
yep,
vice versa. So, yeah. So I don't
right,
know.
right.
I mean, I just think that she's a sweet person from what I see. And I just think, she deserves to have a chance. And all she wants to do is just to be with her sobriety sector. But unfortunately, all of the other stuff comes into play. But I think she's handling it pretty well. I mean, it can be overwhelming because when you listen to somebody and they're giving you parts of a story and they're just throwing stuff out there without any receipts, which I've been seeing, which is what Snoop is doing to me. And, with me, from what I see. And it's like, then people get confused. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? And so then I'll come back and I'll be like, okay, this is what happened, y'all. This, and this. And and there's no receipt for this. And there is a receipt for this. And here's a receipt for this. And so you come out, you decipher what's the truth. And so by that time, the majority of the people already are fans. So they're already like, rah, rah, team so-and-so. And I'm like, no, it's not a team this or that. Because the woman and people are seeing is genuinely not doing anything. She's just over there doing her commentary. I'm like, come on, you know what I'm saying? And their
Tracy,
issue in court is their issue in court. It is what it is.
Yeah. And Tracy, you know one thing, like I don't know her, I don't know her situation with Snoop. I don't, but one thing I was proud of her about the other night, she handled her own. When it came down to Lovey Love was questioning whether she had the car and all this and that. She
Mm-hmm.
was, I don't have to prove nothing to you. But at the end of the day, she did flash the little keys.
Mm-hmm. And Lovely Love still didn't believe it, child.
Put it down because Lovely Love was like, you got to have a bow on your car. Like, how many cars we done bought and we ain't had
Lovely
no,
Love is,
I ain't never had no bow on my car, girl. Never
I, you
had
know,
a bow on my car. I don't
I'm
even
happy
know
we
what
don't
it
live in the same
feels like.
city. I'm happy me and Lovely Love don't live in the same city. I promise you, because that girl is just, she is dense as hell. I would have to take her out. She would have to be
A
not.
bow,
I'm not even gonna go
a
there
bow
because
on the
something's wrong with
car.
who in the hell
That's
do
what
a
she
bow?
was arguing about, a bow on the
She has
car.
credit. She's an idiot. She's thinking of CarMax. This woman, she can go anywhere she wants to go. Why the hell would she go to CarMax to get a
Girl,
damn
she think about
bow?
the commercials, you know, the commercials and the
Child,
CarMax commercials, child, the Hyundai commercials, the Kia commercials where they had the bull in the car, they be advertising and you know what I'm saying, trying to draw the people in and you know, they'll have a commercial where the car got a bull on it.
see,
How many
this
cars
is
have we bought with we don't get no bull on no car, you get the keys and they tell you about the car, like tell you about different little features at the end of the day and then that's it. You just drive the car with somebody in it
you know,
and go about your business.
it's really sad, Connie. It really is because it shows you like just how ignorant Lovely Love is, and it shows that she really don't have a life. It really does because I'm like, you're looking for a damn bow. You're over here comparing key rings to key rings. Talking about no, is this the right key ring to the car? Oh no, she's just test driving the car, and da da da. I'm like, are you dumb? Like she's not well. She's clearly not well. I'm like, girl, nobody's even paying her any attention. She's just doing the damn most.
Yeah. And she always has been, and that's why I keep her at a 10-foot reach because I can't really do the ignorance thing. But one thing I do want to ask you, and you can deny, I mean, or you can refuse to answer, but
Mm-hmm.
with the conversation that happened last night on Carrie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because me personally, I don't want to see there be no rift between you all. And I know you have a strong mind,
Mm-hmm.
but when I was looking in the chat, it was like a lot of your supporters were not feeling the live.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you have a strong mind. I know you're a vet in this game. And I know you think of things differently from what a subscriber may think of things.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that live?
Hmm. Of course, I didn't like it. That's just me. Because of the fact that I would have shut it down. Because, like, I don't have anybody coming up on the panel disrespecting my moderators, or even if I say stop talking about my moderators, stop talking about them. Period. End of question. There's no. I don't need to. I don't need to say. Well, I don't need to think about it. It's just not going to happen. That's just me. Other people are different. I respect, Carrie's platform. I'm not going to fall out with her about it.
Right.
I may not go over, there or whatever because of the fact. And then it's like he feels like he's winning if that happens. But that's okay because sometimes you always don't have to. It don't have to look like you're winning to know that you're winning. So, but it just it's sad because then I do have a lot of supporters that like to see me over there and like to see us all interact. But if it can't be that way, it can't be that way. And I'm not going to tell Carrie how to run her platform. So I just have to understand that that's how she wants to do it. If she wants to keep an open platform, and I understand you can be up there saying, "Hey, don't talk about so and so, don't talk about so and so," but we know when we put our foot down,
Yeah.
and that is what it is. And he's going to continue doing it, and just wait and see. He's going to because he said it. Did you hear when he said it up there? I was like, "What?" I couldn't believe it.
What did he say?
He said that he was trying to, in so many words, he said he was trying to drive us apart. He was like, "Yeah," he goes, "I'm trying to get you away from her," is what he said. And I was like, "What?"
I didn't hear that
Yeah,
part.
you have to go back and listen to it because I heard it and I was like, OMG. I was like, this idiot is really going
Mhm.
for it. I couldn't
But
believe it.
Carrie ain't dumb now.
No,
She ain't gonna let that happen.
she's not dumb. She's not dumb.
Mhm.
No, but she wants to have an open platform where anybody can come.
Right.
And then the beef sector is going to be very hard to do. Like, I don't, I think, and I don't want her to limit her content because she did say she's going to go back to doing her, uploads or whatever. And I'm like, no, I mean, because it's her content. But it's just sad. I love her too. I know Paulette. I love her too. And I'm like, I don't want her to do that because why should she have to limit her content because of one idiot that's out to start mess? Because if there's not going to be one, there's going to be many more. You know what I'm saying? That come.
Okay, so Tracy, I got a good question. Ooh, God, put this on me.
Uh-huh,
So, with taking yourself out of that situation with Goosey, and
uh-huh,
it's for instance, it was myself. Let's just say for instance with myself that he was fighting against, right?
uh-huh.
What advice would you give her as a vet in the game?
Well, my advice would be that you have to set rules first for your platform. Yes, you can say I welcome everybody, but there has to be rules. And so those rules must be adhered to. It's a lack of respect. He doesn't. I don't feel he respects her. He's not respecting her platform, and that's all it is to it. Because if he did, then it wouldn't happen. And she's told him over and over again, and it's just constant. Like he doesn't. Goosey starts out respecting people till he gets them to do what he wants them to do because he thinks of it as a strategic game. All of YouTube, and that's how he's thinking in his young mind. And so when he gets these people to fall out, he's happy with it, and then he's moved on to the next one. When he doesn't get these people to fall out, then he's pissed off. Like when I wouldn't fall out with Kimmy, he was very pissed off because it didn't work out because I kept fighting against it because I knew what he was trying to do. And so and the same thing with Dima So. He was kissing her ass all up until then, and all of a sudden, nope, I'm like, really? It's a
So
game.
at what point in the live did you think that he dragged you?
Through the whole live. I mean, I wasn't there the whole time, but I'm pretty sure through the whole live, he was lying the whole time while he was there talking about, oh yeah, she did this and she did that. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? Like everything was twisted and he does that a lot. And then he'll try and call, like he was doing it with Demon Soul, you lying, you lying. And she was like, what am I lying about? You went over there, you challenged her on her platform, you belittled her, you're still doing it. And then you went over there to LSA and wrote a whole book, and then Peace Love put it on her live, and you got mad because she's mad at you. And then he want to be the innocent one. Oh, I can't coddle anybody. Don't use my words. No.
Okay, to be fair, the LSA was written before he got on her platform,
Well,
right?
I don't know what he said it was, but it just did not. It was I could see how she would be upset. I'm like,
Yes, I could. Yes, you're right. I could see how she would be. I definitely see that. I see that.
he
How
doesn't
she
own
could
up
be
to it
upset.
because
Yeah, I see that.
he doesn't want anybody to ask him anything. That's the whole thing. He don't want nobody to ask him nothing. And I'm like, it is, you can't be a content creator and still be, even if you're not a content creator, even if you're still taking a break, however he claiming he's doing it. When you're hopping up on panels and you're discussing people, you can be talked about.
I want y'all to patch that up though, because that's some petty stuff.
No, I've tried to, no, for me or for him. No, I've tried. And I've tried. And like I said, everybody knows I tried. I've been on bended knee. I was laughing about it. I was joking about it. He's the one that carried on. He's the one that carried on trying to come in my chat, dragging. And I'm like, no. So he made it into something different.
He came in your chat, girl?
Yeah, he would hop in the chat trying to drag me in my chat. Now please. He can't. I was like, really? You think you can? I was like, okay. So I let him act out. And then so I was like, oh no. I was like, this ain't getting no better. Yeah, because he's talking about, oh, you lied on me, and this and this and this and this and this is. I'm like, you have a problem. He has a problem. He's fixated on people. He can't get over his fixation, and it is what it is. I don't get it. I'm like, like I said, he must want to be drug out of the basement. It can happen, possibly. I'm just like, calm down, child. I don't know, but I ain't losing no sleep.
So I know you ain't, Tracy.
Go over there with Queen Shanae and do whatever he want to do, child. I don't care because they both are thrown off. I'm not thinking about even one of them. She was thinking about me early this morning. I said, oh, I was on her mind this morning. She was taking pictures of my teeth and my everything. I said, is she okay?
Who?
Queen Shanae.
What?
Yes, baby, she got pictures of her all in my teeth, and I was in my bed, and I was doing a live. Baby, she's all up in my mouth. I'm like, are you okay? It's still, I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with it. Trying to find some flaws and all this and all that. I'm like, girl, stop. I was like, that's why I posted on. That's the only time I post stuff on my community wall is when I'm retaliating, usually against somebody for what they've done to me. And she woke up and chose Tracy, so I went right back and chose her. Okay, and I was like, okay, here we go. I'm like, I just don't know what the issues is, child. I really don't know.
You don't know, and I don't know because I'm trying to figure out where it started from because I thought that she was a great supporter of you for the time that she was, over here with you, and she
She
was a
was.
great
She got
supporter
mad
of
at me. She got
Tori.
mad at me because she said I was typing too aggressively in Cookie's chat. And she said so that must have been, she said so that because she had accused me of, I guess, acting some type of way. She said I had been acting funny or whatever, and I'm like, what are you talking about? She hadn't even been in my chat, but I was acting funny. And I'm like, I didn't understand what she was talking about there. That's when she went live trying to cuss me out. And then that's when Peace Love tried to come get me. And I went over there and was like, what is going on? And then I seen how she was like, well, I just thought that. And I was like, oh, no, I was already tired. And I was like, no, no. Mm-mm.
So
It's not.
was this before or after Cookie cussed her out?
Cookie cussed out Naima?
Yeah,
When?
girl, this was like some weeks ago. This was
How did I miss that? Was I in jail?
this was right after the situation that happened with you.
I did not know Cookie had cussed out Naima, baby. When did that happen? I don't know where I was.
Yes, Cookie cussed her ass out. But I'm saying like Queen I love Queen Naima. I'm not gonna lie. I love her boisterous, bold, you know, point of view. Because it's her point of view and she doesn't go along to get along. I love that about her. I really do. But
I did
for
not
her
know.
to be, yeah, Cookie cussed her out. Yes.
She probably turned on Cookie. That's probably why. Because she's crazy. She
Well,
just goes,
Cookie didn't like what she was saying about you.
oh, really? I had no clue. Cookie, I
Mm.
had no clue, Cookie, that you had even cussed out Naima, baby. Where was I?
Teresa, you was the white man had you, so
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. That's what it was. Because I was like, I probably was like dreaming, having nightmares and stuff. Who knows, child, at that point. But I did not know they had went because she came at me for no reason. And I did nothing. I was just like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? And then she all of a sudden was like, I was like, what
but
is she?
it was before then that y'all it seemed like she was coming at you for whatever reason. I can't put my finger on it. I just can't. Before your situation happened, it was like she was already getting agitated with you for some reason, and I couldn't put my finger on it. I was trying to understand it, but like I said,
The last
everything is
time I
meant
had
to be
seen
done
her,
the same.
the last time I had seen her, she was on Cookie's panel. And then she wasn't addressing me, but she was talking indirectly, about some stuff. That was the last time I seen her. And I didn't know that, I didn't know anything about it. That's all I was like, I didn't know. Because if I'm windmilling, I just windmill. I'm like, okay. And I was like, I don't know why she was coming at me all crazy, like she was coming at me. But I was like, it's for some reason. I don't know if maybe that was the problem. I don't know. But it was just weird. She just needed more attention or something. I don't know. Or maybe it was something that Goosey was triangulating like he always does, and made her fall out. Because see, if you don't catch on to that, he will cause that to take that effect. He'll come at you saying, so and so said this about you, and here's a receipt. And that's what he does. And so he did that, and he did that on my platform with Kimmy a lot of times. Remember, with Kimmy and Dima, he would always say, Dima said this about Kimmy. And nobody remembers that. I'm like, really? And so
Mm,
he was working to get them to break up. And then that happened, and he was trying to work on getting me and Kimmy to fall out. But we never really fell out. I just state what I state, is my opinion. And that's his problem.
mm.
He doesn't understand that people don't have to come out, cuss, and knock down, drag each other out to get your point across.
Yeah.
Hmm. So I did not know
I
that they.
mean, if he knew anything about you, he know that's really not your style anyway. I mean, you're gonna give people the benefit of the doubt, and then when they fuck it up, or when they mess it up, excuse me, when they mess that up, I mean, they just, they don't have anything else to give.
Yeah.
But
It-
I don't know, man. I don't know.
what do you think about? Okay, what do you
It's a
think?
weird time.
What do you think about how the live was last night? What do you think?
I think you finished. Okay, very good.
Oh, how
So,
cute! Yeah.
child, it's a doggone competition. Who gonna eat the firecrackers faster than the other one.
That is so cute.
But how I felt about it was, I felt like Carrie was put in a peculiar situation because of the way that she is. Like,
Mhm.
she has an open panel, and she allows people to come in and give their commentary based off of how they feel. But
Mhm.
at the same time, I do hold on a second, Tracy.
Okay. I'm so excited, y'all. We never really have panel guests, right?
Yeah. So sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
So I think she was put in a peculiar situation,
Uh-huh.
and I know a lot of people not gonna like me for saying this, but I feel like people was egging it on in the chat and trying to make it more of what it really was. But at the same time, Carrie has to understand that she has a responsibility. If she's going to be a mod for you, and if she's going to ride for Tracy, like, she can't really have the ops going in on Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is.
But my
But
thing is you're disrespecting your platform.
to be fair, open panel is an open panel.
Well, no, it's your channel to say what you define an open panel as. So if I say I'm having an open panel, then I'm gonna put down some rules. I'm gonna say, okay, it's an open panel, but you're not gonna come in, and that doesn't mean you're gonna have full reign on my moderators to go crazy on them. No, this is
Yeah.
not. Or it doesn't mean that you're going to go full. Like, I don't let anybody, for instance, I'm mod for Nicole, whoever I'm mod for, nobody's going to come in here and drag Lovely T. Nobody's going to come in here and drag Misunderstood. It's not necessary. Nobody's going to put pig emojis in here for Kimmy. It's stupid. I still think it's stupid. Nobody's going to. It's certain things what you allow, and everybody has a right to do that in their channel. And so you set the tone for the channel. So I can't say, oh well, she has an open platform, so anything goes. So I'm going to go say whatever I want to say. No, because you've already established those guidelines as to how you want your channel to run, and that's just my point. Yep, and I never let SAPD talk bad about Lady Nika. Thank you. And nobody about anybody I like. I just don't allow that because it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me because I'm like, what am I? And those crazy names people come here with the names of people's names and stuff in the damn as channels, and I'm like, no, that's just crazy. I'm like, get rid of that. It's crazy, and some people may
Okay.
not like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and can we be fair also? Carrie has never held really a platform. Like, she just literally started this in
Exactly.
the past, like, what, 1 or 2 months.
Yeah.
She was hosting the open panels. Like, she doesn't really understand, like, how, I think last night made her open her eyes up to how much of a responsibility it is when
Yeah.
you want to say it's an open chat, open panel type thing. It's not whatever goes.
Yeah.
And she,
Because you have.
now, to be fair, she really was. She was saying, you can't say them kind of things about Tracy. She
He's
was
not
saying
gonna
that,
listen. He's
and
not.
he wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
Uh-huh.
And although, I think she was in a place where, I like Goosey, I like Tracy, and I think that moving forward, I hope that, she'll be able to, harness some of the narrative that comes across.
I think she will. I mean, it's all a process of learning. Like I told her, I said, you're going to have to get her. She don't believe me. I said, you're going to have to get out here. You're going to windmill because they're going to try you. And she's like, I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm like, yeah, you will. You will. It's going to happen. But she said she won't. And not that she's going to change, but she's going to have to come out here and windmill. And it's just because if you want to have, because you want to be able to go to your panel and you want to have some discussions. But the thing is, it's not always going to be fun because you know how anything happens and anything can really go in the platforms. And the more you become a content creator, a lot of people are jealous or envious or whatever, or they try to triangulate like Goosey try to do, and and get people against people, and they think it's games or whatever. And it's like, come on, it's like, but she'll get. But I mean, she will. She's very firm. Carrie's very intelligent. Like she said, this is not her only rodeo. She's been in front of radio audiences, so she knows she's held a larger audience. So I think she's gonna win because she's very successful at speaking with people and engaging. So I think it's just a matter of her finding out what works for her, the balance of what she needs for her channel and what she allows on her channel. And I think it's going to be good for her. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Mm-hmm. And that's why I just left, because I didn't want to be in that chat. I didn't want to be going, because it was just going to go on and on. I was like, So I just like cashed out her and I was just like, have a good night. Because I was like, it was crazy. I was like, here I have to hear Goosey up there going crazy, acting like he's clueless. And I'm like, oh my God, I just cannot. It's crazy to me. But that's just me, child. I just, we just see him. Like you can ask Demon, so he was so nice to her before, baby. And then all of a sudden it was like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That's how it was with me. It was like you're taken aback. You're like, wait a minute. Weren't you just all liking and egging me on? They were talking about ideas for her show and everything, child. Then all of a sudden when her and Kimmy fell out, it was like, I was like, what happened? It was crazy.
Child, the beef sector happened. This is the beef sector. You can't get emotionally involved, Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good heart. I know you do. At the end of the day, you have a good heart. People say whatever they want to say about you, but you do have a good heart. You give people a chance. And at the end of the day, it is the beef sector. So
everybody's not in the beef sector to roast and gag either. There's different types of ways of beefing, and some people, really, some people in here, I don't know, some people beef differently. But it's like, everybody's not in here to roast and gag. And the thing is that when when you're doing stuff, just for instance, if you know that some issues have happened, this is what I noticed with Goosey. If Tracy is a target of something going on, then he's gonna make sure if I'm on there that he's right in that chat, baby, so he can hop on there and talk about it. And it's like the glass door is right there. You can see. It's just like
I'm still confused as how y'all don't remember that Goosey is a troll.
That doesn't give any exception for any damn thing, for anything, because he's a troll, but yet he has common sense, and everything's not all funny because he's a troll. See, a lot of people will use being a liar as, oh, I'm a troll. No, you're just a liar. But you say, oh, I was trolling, so you try to get out of it. That's all that is. Because if he's a content creator, he's on Lipstick Alley, he's everywhere. And he's trying to talk about Demon Soul being behind the scenes, and I'm like, he's in the front, behind the scenes, all around the house, on top of the roof. He's everywhere. I'm like, how can you talk about her being everywhere and doing everything when he's the first one to know about any damn thing? He's the first one to put on there that I saw, oh, well, let me just put this here about PASA and the app. I'm like, is that a coincidence? No, it's not. He's the first one to be like, oh, well, she's in jail and this and that and da-da-da-da. And guess what? And just everything, just all up in it. I'm like, damn, are you okay? Like James said, well, are you waiting for your pink door to get banged out, or are you going to bang somebody else's out? But he didn't say that specifically. But I'm just asking. Something needs to give, child, because I'm like, there's a lot of tension there. To be running around starting to mess with folk, calm down. Go get blown out.
I thought Goosey is straight.
Child, please. 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 What straight man is all up in women business like that? That's just like ZX. We know he be getting his booty blown inside out at all hours of the damn night. Child, please. Trying to make it seem like they straight. Child.
You think ZX is getting his butt blown?
Yes, it looks like it from what I can see. I'm like, ugh, it looks like it. And he obviously, he's like, can we cure it? It seems like it to me, because why is he worried about women's wigs and women's bodies and all this and all that? Like, the average man is not looking at all this stuff. They're just not. And there's nothing wrong with living your truth, but live your truth. You know what I'm saying? Just you
mean like the angst that he has against gay men?
No. That's just reflection. ZX wants to get banged the hell out. Okay, bootied out. Okay, booty hole. The booty hole walls blown completely out. Okay, that's what he wants. He needs that, because if not, he's very upset at the gay men because of it. He's very upset at the gay guys, gay females, whoever, any biological female, anything. He's upset. and he's mad. And so the first thing he talks about is wigs and bald headed thises and bald headed that's. And I mean, he loves attacking women. He ain't never attacked no man like that. He put Chucky's picture up there tomorrow. Oh, we gonna talk about him. Look what you're talking about. Look. He's just talking about looking at Chucky's. Look at, you see what I'm looking at? I guess he was looking at Chucky's feet. I'm like, why are you looking at this man's feet to guess how big his peen is? Are you okay?
Wow. But Tracy, some people are radicals too. And they don't have to absolutely want what they see. They can just be radicals, like just deranged, delusional people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's probably that too, because who's going to be sane online worrying about other people when you're about to get kicked out and you get chapter 13 denied?
Wow.
Himself. I'm like, ain't you about ready to be put out? But he worried about everybody else.
Wow, it's such a blessing to be not a blessing, but like a privilege to be up here with you, because I have so much questions. Like, my next question is really like, where do you see the beef sector going? Like, do you want it to go back to like the roasting gag, like how the vets, like you guys used to really roast and gag? Like, do you want to go back to that? I mean, because I think there was some sprinkles of doxing in there, but I mean, that was just, for the play. But it seemed like that has taken like a new higher of heights, and like people are not going back to the roasting and gagging like how it started off.
I'm over it. I never really roasted and gagged to begin with. I would just cuss people out, and I'm kind of over it because we've gotten older now, and I'm just like you just you get over it. It's just you get too old for stuff. I'm just too old for it. It's just, I'm not gonna run my blood pressure up. I mean, yes, I'll come off from time to time cussing people out, but I don't want to go back to anything because I was really bad before. Now, maybe the torch needs to be handed over. There needs to be some new ones that come up. I don't know. But as far as me, I don't plan to go back to that. I mean, I plan to just, I don't know what I plan to do really, but just continue on with.
You want to settle into new content?
Huh?
You think you want to settle into different content?
I will eventually. I dabble in different content every now and then until this stuff happened. I was doing my other commentary or whatever, but I won't. I mean, I like being in the beef sector. I like discussing what's going on. It's fun to discuss the mess, so I'll still discuss it, but not necessarily do I want to be falling out and beefing with everybody. Like, I'm so sick of Babe. I really am. I'm like, look, she done been comparing herself to everybody for the past 5 years. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I mean, she really got to get something. Something else has to give. I'm like, what more can you say? You can do a poll. Who looks better? Well, she had this on. What about this? And what about that? And I'm like, what is it proving? Nothing. You still don't have a washer and dryer. You still don't have pipes to run washer and dryer connections. It is what it is. You still, looking stank. You can't wash your clothes, and it shows you come online. And it just, it's just pointless.
And your balcony is still dilapidated.
Balcony still rusted, and take a chance of not falling out or falling through the railing or whatever, or the whole railing falling off on somebody's head and getting killed. I mean, it's just stuff like that. It's like, nobody has time to be dealing with the crap.
Lord, Tracy has outgrown the beef sector.
I'm not going to be putting blood pressure on these hoes. I'm not. I'm not. It's crazy.
It's so crazy. Like, when I be watching Uncle Tim, sometimes I be wanting him to just like calm down a little bit, because
I just love Uncle Tim.
On for like 4 years, you and Jay Wilson, and you still got the same energy. You're like I love Uncle Tim. I'm not gonna lie, I love my uncle, but my uncle be showing out sometimes.
Uncle Tim cannot stand him, and Jay Wilson will forever go. They will. I think that beef will probably go down in history. I really think it will go. I mean, they will forever at any given time just go in on each other. It's because they just despise each other. Like, I don't know. Like, Uncle Tim just despises the thought of a trailer, and then Jay Wilson just despises the fact that Uncle Tim has dentures. And it's a whole thing. It's just, they are funny. They just go back and forth over and over again.
Uncle Tim despises the superior complex of Jay Wilson, and Jay Wilson despises Uncle Tim's freeness. Like he was able to be free in his childhood, and Jay Wilson wasn't able to do that. And I think there is some haterism with when it comes to that, but not really Uncle Tim's lifestyle, like per se, like how his life, progressed.
Uh-huh.
But I think he does hate a sense of Uncle Tim being free and being able to be his complete self throughout his younger years.
You think that he resents that? You think Jay Wilson resents it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think he does.
See, I think that he could probably. I think that he feels that. Well, I wouldn't say that. I think that he feels that maybe he's feeling like that he's going to work every day, which is why he stresses it. That he's working very hard. He goes to work every day, and he's figuring why Uncle Tim has it easy because he can do whatever he wants all day. Maybe not envious, but maybe he just feels like, well, damn, like that's nothing in his eyes. But he's already did his. He's
Complex.
yeah.
Because who gives you the right to judge that
Well,
about anybody's life?
maybe I don't know. I'm just maybe I wouldn't judge him for that, but maybe that's just I think that's just what he thinks of it as like he doesn't understand. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't
Well,
understand.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Jay Wilson. Like, who gives him the right to judge whether Uncle Tim worked hard enough to receive benefits? Like that's crazy.
I think it's just part of them beefing because they started off. He was talking about his shaky teeth and all this, and he was talking about the trailer. That's why I said it always goes back to the basis. Is it goes back to the trailer, like Uncle Tim said. He goes, it all goes back to that trailer. I don't know why he says, but he says that, and because he's saying that the upbringing, I guess. And then Jay Wilson goes, it's all part of the teeth, the shaky teeth and the addict, or whatever that he was, and it just all goes crazy from there. Everything just goes up, and it's like it's just happened. Like you don't get tired of it because
Right.
they come out with it's like it's the same thing they've been talking about, but there's different areas to it, and they just get all around. It's all intertwined, and I'm like, what? Like it's so weird.
They can always narrow it back down to what happened at square one. No matter what happens in current events, they always goes back. It's so crazy. It's like they always go back to what.
It's funny as all hell. It really is. I just love to see them go at it. But I don't like to see when Uncle Tim gets that upset because then I get nervous because I'm like, oh Lord. Or when he can't talk because I'm like, let him talk because I think he's gonna get sick or something, So I'm like, let him talk. And then it's like, then they'll go at it again. And I'm like, they are just funny. They are
They
funny.
need to come on your panel when Jay Wilson come back. They need to come on your panel, a neutral panel, and let them go ahead and just hash it out. Where Jay Wilson can knock him off backstage, and Jay Wilson can lower his mic and all this. Let them. But Uncle Tim got to understand too. Now you can't be yelling all up in people's face. Like you got to have,
Uncle Tim.
you gotta be balance.
I'm
Be
like,
some balance. Oh, nigga, nigga, girl, Miss Thing,
I'm
Miss
like,
Thing,
Uncle Tim, stop.
Miss Thing. Did you not know what I told you in Atlanta, Miss Thing?
And then
Girl,
he'll go, let's go back to the trailer. And I'm like, oh God.
yeah. How was it living in the trailer? How
And then Jay Wilson will be like, I don't know. I didn't choose that lifestyle. I didn't choose a lifestyle of being a criminal. I didn't do this to my black people.
and they go back and forth and back and forth. And he's like, okay, you know what? Just let him have it.
It's funny. He's coming back though because I said I'm not gonna get cussed out. So I texted him and I was like, are you okay? Because we do love him and miss him. I was like, it is so good. I miss Jay Wilson on these streets. He was like, I'm coming back. He goes, I'm coming back. And I was like, okay. So I didn't press. So I don't
Oh,
know.
that's okay. You talk to him. Okay, so he's okay.
Yeah, I said you probably weren't here, but in the beginning of my live, yeah, I told everybody he's fine and he's coming back. He said he's coming back. He didn't say when, but he's coming back. So it's been Beef Sector Beef 313 is doing a countdown, so he's on 9 days.
He's on 9 days, child. I've been watching him. I've been popping in and out. He's on
That is so
9 days.
I was like, I don't know where I would have never thought to do that. He's so creative. I would have never thought.
Did you see when he had the Stephanie Mills live, the home?
No.
Girl, he had Stephanie Mills on there for 8 hours, child.
Oh my
Singing
God.
home. And then another day he had Kirk Franklin and the gang. I forgot. Want to see you smile, or the song, the Kirk Franklin song.
That's actually smart because he's constantly is working for him. Constantly, he's getting views, and I bet you he gets a lot of views on that to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
sure.
that's kind of smart to do that, to have an ongoing. But although that they did flag the one that he said, but he didn't get a strike. They flagged the one that he had of, I think it was Marvin Gaye, and anyone in his music gets flagged.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye. They flagged that one. Yeah, that's up.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah. But did you hear anything about? Did you see Seven Stars' picture of her body?
No, I haven't seen it.
I don't know what she. I guess she got some fat taken out of from the lower part to put in her face. They said somebody was in the chat. I don't know who that was, saying that she had a jaw realignment. I'm like, what? Or no, was it chin enhancement or whatever? And I'm like, what is that? I
A
don't know.
realignment, a chin enhancement.
I was like, I don't know what that is. I was like, what?
Things, child. I'm okay with my double chin, child. Let me go ahead and rock my
Me
double
too. I'm
chin
like,
for the
my face has
long.
always been fat, child, and I don't care because I'm like,
Listen,
but that's kind of popular in California though. They do all of that in
she sucked
California.
it out from somewhere and put it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what happened. I guess they sucked it somewhere from the other part and put it in her face because her face was real skinny. And so, hey, RJ Supreme, thank you, baby. So, well, we already know what happened. We had one with Tim and Jay Wilson anthology. Yeah, she can probably do one of those, but we have a lot of videos that's out there. They are just funny though. They are just. I mean, I think you know who, and it was amazing to me because why was Sir King and Uncle Tim's live asking where Jay Wilson was? He's so damn nosy. He's all
Oh,
up.
you know his strategy.
He's
He's
so damn.
a troll. He's a troll.
These stars. I'm like,
That's
child.
Troll Nation. That's Avatar Nation. Listen.
He's so damn weak. He had all this time to get content. He ain't got none yet. That's a damn shame.
And I didn't follow you. Did you I didn't follow you if maybe I missed it. Did you ever invite him over here? Was he cool with you at one point?
I tried to, but he was always, because I know he's always been the rich, so he's always been like, he's always been that sneaky, and we always clash for that reason. That sneaky, like creepy-ish, weird vibe. It's always
Um
been that. But I tried, but the sneaky vibe came out. That's what I'm saying. You can try and be somebody else, but that true character will come out. You will always be exposed.
uh-huh.
And I was the first one to call him out on it. And I had told my other moderator, I was like, I said, I know who he is. I said, I'm not going to tell you guys, but I know who he is. And when I said that, he was making it seem like, oh, she just does this to me. I don't want to go over there no more. I don't, because I knew who he was. He knew he knew I knew who he was because of the way he would act. It was just that deceitfulness, trying to be nice, but didn't really. If you don't like somebody, you genuinely don't like them, and you can't fake it. So,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. What do you think about? Well, I'm not going to ask you because I know you don't like that person, so I'm not even going to go there.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, let him run. I'm not. I'm not.
Bet it, sis. Come on. I'm gonna be respectful. I'll be respectful. I promise you.
Let me think of something else. No, I don't want to go to that route. Let me think of something else. So where do you see the beef sector going? What do you think needs to happen in the beef sector?
Okay. I'm glad you asked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the beef sector it's moving in a different way. I'm not gonna say it's dead and it's lost its way. I feel like it has evolved
Mm-hmm.
because there needs to be an evolution in order for something to grow, right?
Yep.
So it can't always be one thing all the time. I mean, there's an evolution happening. I mean, and but also I feel like there is a redefinition of what the beef sector is when it comes to that evolution.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're redefining what the beef sector is, and it's still some of what was,
Uh-huh.
but it still feels a little stale, sometimes. And I don't know if that's because the vets are, they're being pushed out or what. But it's like it's a weird time that we're in. But I'm here for it all. I really am. I'll go to everybody's channel.
I think people are just getting burned out of all the mess. I mean, people just get. I mean, when people start, people start losing their jobs, and then people start going to jail. It's just a whole different dynamic. It just takes it kind of takes the fun out of it, and that's why I'm just like, because it's like you can't do, it's like your own people are beating you down, trying to make you, be unsuccessful in life. And this is what gets me about people. I'm like, why not be happy if Jay Wilson gets a car? Why not be happy if so and so gets a car? Why not be happy for them? Like 7 stars, she got whatever she got, her body done or whatever. Be happy. But people, they're gonna be people that try to tear down everything. And I think, well, this is the B sector too. People gonna come for everything. So it's
Right.
always been like that. But I think that people are just sick of it. Hey JJ, people are just sick of it because of it's just disgusting, a lot of stuff that's been done. And I think the OGs are kind of like, this
I
is what.
think the OGs are getting pushed out because they're getting over it. They've had their season, and I think that a lot of, I mean, how much of this can be repeated? As far as being an OG, like how much of this can be repeated and still be as fresh as it was 4 years ago?
Yeah.
And I think that it's just the newcomer, like it's the new wave coming in, and
I think because everything's been done. Everything's been done. There's nothing that's
yeah,
new. There's nothing new.
yeah, yeah. And I'm not, Teresa, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really like all the maximizing of the doxing and the, like, it's entertainment, but
Yeah, it's
I just
all
like
played
after
out.
some point, like you said, it just gets old.
Yeah, it's all played out. It really is. Hmm.
Because how much of your life do I need to know about?
Yeah, it's just played out.
Entertain,
It
come
is.
on, let's entertain. And I think that that has been, really falling by the wayside, the entertainment of it all. And I think like the new wave have come in, and like they did the merge and everything. The
I don't think,
merge,
see, people talk about that, but I don't think the merge has anything to do with the beef sector was already going downhill. I think because it was already, it was dry. So that's when I was like, okay, let's do, why don't we just invite other people and incorporate other things? And to me, that's great because I can go over there to Eddie Gregg's channel and listen to Tyra go crazy. I can do that, or I can go, wherever. I can go over there to whoever, to Diva's channel and listen to her, or go over to, in the bushes and listen to Clyde Diva cuss out people because she's invaded their privacy and have their picture up there. Stuff like that. Stuff like that is just priceless. You can't make it up. And it's like, so, I like the variety of it because we don't have a lot of traffic, a lot of content creators coming live like that no more. Hopefully people will come back on the camera every now and then. That's why I push myself to come back on the camera every now and then, because why not? Because it breaks the monotony. It really
yeah,
does, because it's just dead otherwise,
yeah.
Hmm.
Not everybody is doing it. I mean, you have James. James gets on camera. Duchess,
Lady
you,
Nika does. Lady Nika
Lady
does.
Nika. Yep, Lady Nika. Um, Diet. She gets on there sometimes, and you have different ones that gets on there, but
Bless gets on too.
yes, yes.
Mm.
So yeah, breaking it up a little bit, but I still don't, I don't see, I don't see like it's really going to be like how it was 3 or 4 years ago. It's not going to ever be that, but it's moving in a different direction. I would say
And
that.
it's interesting to see what direction it's going to move into, though. It's interesting to see. It really is. I'm excited about it to see where it's going to go. But we'll see. Linda B said the goal was never the beef. The beef just happened organically, like family arguments. I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah,
But nowadays the plays are set up and it's like this and that. But then people still think they pulling plays, but it ain't nothing new under the sun. We see the plays. We see all the plays, ain't nothing new. So I'm like, I don't know why people think they can pull it over your eyes and act like something's new, like everything's okay for a universal front. We see it's not. Ugh,
yeah,
frustrated child at times. I'm like, everything is not okay. Just stop trying to lie to the folks.
yeah. And these manufactured beefs too, because some of them be lying too about
Oh,
who they get.
Chocolate Vixen said the entire debacle that happened with Tracy turned me off from the sector to a large extent because I was just entirely too much. Yeah, it was entirely too much. It really was.
Oh
That,
my.
that right there, I was just like, okay, but that's okay because, like I always said, when you think you've won the battle, you haven't won the war. So, like I said, that's to be announced because that goes deep and that involves numerous people. So yeah, just wait. You thought it was good the last 2 weeks, and Victor said we were going to stream to stream like the old days. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, we've been doing that.
Exactly. Missy said they cut Jay Wilson out. Then when he's gone, you counting down for him to come back. Just leave them in. I know. Here we are. And I told him, I said, you know what? I don't know if he's watching or not, but he is definitely missed and needed on these streets, baby. He just breaks up the whole, like he just has something that he has about him. His presence in the environment is just needed. I don't even know what it is. I can't.
Everybody has their part that they play, right?
Uh-huh.
So, but I mean, I don't miss them.
You
Sorry,
don't
miss.
miss them? Really?
No, I mean, I make fun of it, that I miss him or whatever. I might, make little songs about it. But, I really don't. I really don't miss him like that. I really don't.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
either,
he has his part to play.
mhm.
But as far as missing him, no.
Yeah. Well, either either you like him or you don't. That's usually how it is. It's not like an in between. But I think I liked him because you know why? For me, his platform was more of the neutral platform. So that's one platform that I knew I could go to, and everybody was like neutral, and I could be in the chat active. So that was my neutral one, I think. And so yeah, that's my only neutral one, I think. That yeah. So that's what I think I miss as far as my neutral platform and just his jokes and everything. It was just funny as he would just be cracking me up. I don't know what it is. It would just be funny because he would have that down home like church humor, and it was just hilarious. I think that's
Hmm.
why I went back and visited Miss Charlene. I said, let me get a dose of Miss Charlene, and I posted her on my community wall because she was over there talking about the squirrel and the balls attacking the man's balls, and I just died, child.
The hoochie daddy shorts. Huh?
Yes, she was so
You
funny.
was a hoot.
Miss Charlene, and she is touring, child. She's on tour. I said, "Oh, go ahead, girl." She gives she gives her video how she's on tour. I said, "She is really touring, but she's
She
not
was
even old.
funny.
She's young too.
Yeah, she's a young girl.
Mhm. She's a good actor. She's a good comedian. She's funny."
When she be getting on camera and be talking about them church members, child, I be laughing so
Yeah,
hard.
she said I hit her, and no, she goes, I didn't hit her. She goes, She goes, I went, and she goes, and I went towards her, and when I went towards her, she just fell over, and I was like, what? She said
She fell over in
she
your
fell out in
hand.
the foyer. I was like, oh my god. She fell out in the foyer, and I'm laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. She's funny. She is funny.
Funny.
You know, I got karaoke going on tonight. So
Yeah, I think Carrie got the karaoke going on, so I'll be over there.
awesome. I think that'll be fun. That'll be fun. That was always fun too. I think it was you. Wait, was it you that had that beautiful voice the last time?
It probably was hypnotic.
No, no. Well, Hypnotic has a beautiful voice too. It was you and somebody else. It was y'all were the top three. You, Hypnotic, and there was somebody else. What was her name? It was it just my 5 cents? Wait, no, no, no.
Demetra?
No, Demetria has a good voice too. I'm trying to remember. Uh-oh, I hear a lot of crackling.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Because
trying to open it.
I forgot who it was that had, was it? It was a somebody else that had a two-part name. Didn't they have a two-part name in there? Who was it?
Trying to. I don't remember.
Was it y'all? I think it was.
I
It was
don't remember.
maybe I don't know who it was, child, but I could have sworn because I like your voice and then Hypnotic and then somebody else's as far as like the singing like the notes and everything. Demetria has a good voice too, but I like the notes that how y'all would pronounce like when y'all are singing, y'all actually singing. I'm like, oh yes, y'all were amazing. But I think it's gonna be good. Do y'all have prizes or anything?
Yeah, she does prizes sometimes, but mostly it's just for fun. I
Yeah.
think tonight we're gonna be doing like make up your own song or
Okay.
anything that's in the beef sector related. So
Hmm.
we'll see.
Empress, I can't stand Empress. Empress,
I
somebody,
said,
please come back. We won't say nothing about Grinder. I can't. I cannot, y'all. Y'all be doing the most. Y'all are so funny, child. I cannot. But I think he's handling business. Whatever he's doing it for a reason. Who knows? Maybe he's doing some type of training or something, you know? But I tell you what, I wouldn't tell nobody what I'm doing for a living. I wouldn't hint around to it. I wouldn't even put on a shirt that says anything on it. I would be very cautious because people are so nosy. They're going to be on the lookout, baby.
right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
But
you know,
thank you,
he
Connie.
had it out for a reason. You know, he deleted his last two. I mean, you know, it's all evident. But you know, let the man come back. You know, y'all don't beat him up too much. I mean, beat his ass a little bit, but you know,
Let him live. Don't be trying to come after people's jobs, my God, and homes and apartments. And I'm like, stop it.
yeah, you
It's
can
sad.
haze them for a little while and you know let it be done. But don't be coming after people jobs and their livelihood and
Mm-hmm.
all that is just it really sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks.
It really does. Lena D said he didn't deserve the treatment. See, I agree as well, but everybody teaches own, you know. But I agree. I hear you, babes. But okay, Miss Connie. Well, is there anything else you want to say, babes?
No, just thank you for having me on here. Thank you
Thank you
for
for coming
letting
up.
me come up and talk to you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, babe, for
I
coming up.
really enjoyed
Appreciate
our conversation, and I hope you have me on again.
it. Okay, thank you, Connie. You have a good one, babes.
Okay. All
Okay,
right, Tracy. Bye.
thanks. Oh, that was a nice surprise, you guys. Right. That was a good surprise. I liked it. We've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes, everybody. I want to thank y'all. And I will see y'all in these streets, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Peace. Happy Friday.